Right. Good night. Good evening, everybody. We are rocking and rolling. You should
Hello,
be able to see
everyone.
and hear us.
Mhm. We're good.
There we go.
Cool. I think we're good. Hello, everyone. I am Chloe, your GM. As always, I'm here to guide you into the wonderful world of Barovia. By wonderful, I mean nightmarish and horrifying. It's awe-inspiring, can be both good and bad. Anyway, we are on episode. I already forgot. Mike will say it
17.
when we get to the recap. 17.
17, yes.
And we have an exciting event today. You're right, Betty. It is, in fact, a Selkie. And we're gonna start by do what we normally do and introduce ourselves. So Selkie, how would you like to go? Say who you are for your grand debut.
Do I also tell you my character's name?
We'll get there.
Okay. All right. Hello. Hey. Hi. Hello. For those of you who don't know me, I am Selkie. I use she, her pronouns, and you can find me all over the internet as the Rebel Selkie. And is that all we say on here?
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's good.
I'm so happy to be back. Thank you all for being part of my debut. So I'm excited to play.
Yes, we've had that square up for
I'm so
what?
excited.
16 games. We've been holding
We've been
in
waiting.
that spot
Yeah.
for you.
Do we want to go in the usual order, or do we want to go?
Yeah, usual orders. So Ben, you're next because
All right.
like book.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ben Ravensdale. I'm going to be playing Grizzly tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for joining. And Gal is not here, so I think we'll.
Yeah. Okay. It's me. Hi, I'm Lupine. Yeah. I play your spicy little rogue Dina, and I'm ready to fuck shit up because that's what I do. And find Jennies. Fuck shit up and find Jennies.
Okay, and I am Mike. I am playing Trior the Anxiety Druid. And he's not here to fuck shit up. He's here to try and survive his comrades.
We also have Gal who had to step away, but she will be here shortly. So, in the meantime, Mike, would you like to give us a recap of what happened last time?
All right, let me get the recap open. So, last time in episode 16, have a Kresk and a smile or start your morning Lord with a good breakfast. Arriving in Kresk, the group had some issue with the guards at the front gate, so they searched for an alternate entry. Getting in through a natural break in the wall, they disabled a guard and fly over the Abbey walls, where they were told to go by Strahd. Discovering some animal-human hybrid fusions, they do their best to convince them to meet the Abbess in charge. The Abbess comes out and is rather strange, but eventually decides to give them a tour of the Abbey and an explanation of her work. Much to the group's growing horror, after she asked if they brought her a face. We remembered that Strahd initially sent us there because she knew how to bring an extraplanar creature to help her escape Barovia. Gal and Trier express their concern about Strahd and worry that she is still in the grip of the dark powers, but can be redeemed and brought back to the light. This excites the Abbess a little bit, as dreary as she was, and she introduced us to Talos, a mouthless, misshapen humanoid creation of hers. Kind of reminded us of a certain monster from a certain book in the 1800s. But he seemed rather nice and made friends with Grizzly. I mean, who doesn't make friends with Grizzly? Gal is quite concerned with the fused creatures and their health, especially when they are brought to the cells where animals are kept in squalor, from large crabs to bats and even a small gold dragon. Dina, out of anger at the situation, draws her bow on the Abbess and is about to shoot her in the head until Gal stops this, while Trier's rather direct insulting of his companions tries to end the situation, insisting Gal in the process with insulting Gal in the process with his comment about, quote, less enlightened people. Grizzly asks that the Abbess release his people, the bats, and eventually the Abbess acquiesces to his request. The bats tend to follow us around outside the windows for the rest of the event. Going to the stairs, Trier has a vision related to the Taroka reading they were given, so they know something important is up there. Going upstairs past an iron golem, which is terrifying in itself, they are shown to the infirmary. Seeing their old rival, Isabel, strapped to a bed there, they are both surprised, excited, and saddened at seeing them strapped down to a bed. The abbess puts her to sleep with a touch after much cussing and anger at us, and then offers to show the group the surgery, where she grafts animal parts onto others, much to our horror. While she and Talos move to show Grizzly the room, Dina and Trier search the nursery. Let me get again, the nursery next door. Finding a magical talisman, that seems to be very important, they rejoin the group only to find out that in the surgery is a mangled Pegasus. Horrified, Gal decides to set a wall of fire in front of the abbess and Talos, and the abbess walks right through it, shifting into her dark celestial form. A vicious fight ensues, but with some stabbing, spells, and arrows, our heroes were rather victorious. The animals were freed, and Talos able to distract the island golem while the cells are opened. They healed the gold dragon, which flew off into the distance. On the discovery of a vicious chimera in the garden, they even chose to free it from the cruelty. And that's pretty much where we left off. So today is episode 17, Animal Jailbreak Aftermath, or Kresk Cleanup.
All right. So we are going to hop in and Aurelia. So,
Oh, I didn't mention
you
that
have
we...
been asleep for some time. Let me make sure. There we go. We're getting to the map. You start to open your eyes and you see this strange group of people. You're not quite sure how you got here. The last thing you remember is you remember some sort of mists overtaking you. But you see a bunch of people around. So Aurelia, for the audience, what do they see as you open your eyes and perhaps get to your feet?
Okay, I think I'm working. Hi, sorry. New system, new me, new mic. So Aurelia, she opens her eyes. How close are you? How close is everyone leaning over me? I guess, like, where am I laying? Am I on the floor?
You're on a bench. You're on a bench out looking out of this big garden. You see a bunch of wild animals flying around. There's some giant bats. Well, they seem friendly enough.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna say that the other party members are perhaps if not leaning over, you are nearby, so you can see them as you rise to as you awaken.
Yep. I'm sure going to sleep in one spot and waking up in a completely other one is jarring, to say the least. So there's a lot of delirium, waking up, rubbing my face, realizing that all of you are people that I don't know. And I kind of shuffle, throw myself off the bench, try to keep as much distance between us. And are we PG-13 or are we rated R? What is the ranking of this? How much cussing can I do?
Cuss all you want.
We're R.
Okay.
I mean, we're working on getting X, but for now we're R.
I was gonna say, do I get one F or two? And so
Many as you want.
All
you
the
missed the
Fs.
room with the whips.
Lovely.
In Strahd's castle.
Fair enough. And so she just, stumbles off, rolls off, puts as much space between myself and the four of you as possible, and just, who the hell are you people? What am I doing here? Where is this? Where am I? Come any closer and I will gut you like a fish.
Oh, that's okay. Says the little fairy floating in the air. I'm Trior. That's Gal. He points to an Aarakocra. He points to the gnome and says, that's Dina. And points to the giant Batman, or man-bat,
Yeah.
and says, that's Grizzly.
In fact, I'm going to make
Hi.
some pictures bigger for a second. But look, it's been a while since we got to see our character art.
Oh, hello.
Nice.
Here's Aurelia, and I think there's little fairy Trior. I forgot what order you did.
I'm a druid of the stars, but you haven't seen that yet. I just vibrate with anxiety, really.
There's this Arakaka, this bird lady. There's this smaller person. They look like a gnome, a halfling, some sort of, little, just like smaller person race. And then there's this person.
Hi.
I'm not even having Talos be here. Talos is chilling with the bats. We're not going to work.
We don't want to scare her that
trauma.
bad. Oh man. We found you upstairs in the abbey, being held by the abbess. So we took you out of there because you were unhurt.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else did I cover? You're in Barovia. Wait, you probably don't know where that is.
I ask your biggest pardon? Where are we? Why am I here?
Did you happen to encounter any mists recently?
There's just like the biggest. Do I remember the miss? I remember. Yes.
That's about the last thing you can clearly remember.
I mean, yes, but I just assumed it was, the vapors. I mean, I work underground a lot of the time. Stuff like that happens. What do you mean, miss? Why am I here?
Oh, okay. I don't know if I can answer the why, but I can kind of answer the how, from what I understand. This is some kind of pocket dimension, being ruled over by pretty much a group of vampires. And it tends to pull people like us in and subsume us. We're trying to find a way out of here.
Ooh, I love satsumas. Very citrusy and tangy and sweet. I hate having to peel them, though.
Yeah, they are a pain to peel, but the peel is actually good for a lot of things. Anyway, sorry.
Did you happen to meet a woman? I don't know. Did she give you like a letter and ask you to come here or anything?
No, none of that. None of that.
Oh.
I'm gonna have a panic attack. All I remember is I was in my workshop. My mother was yelling at me, and now I'm here. That is all I remember.
Okay. It's all right. You're safe with us.
That's better than what I remember.
I mean, someone came and found me in the forest and told me to come to this place.
Okay, but how? So this place, Pocket Barovia. Yes. Okay. How do we get out of here?
We don't quite know that yet.
We're working on that.
Yeah, we know it's ruled by some kind of dark powers that we've been told about. But frankly, we don't know much about them. We have met Strahd, Lady Strahd, who is the vampire ruler of this domain. And she's trying to get out and has a plan, but it's probably going to kill everybody in this pocket realm. So we don't want that to happen either. We all want to go home. So we understand exactly how you feel. But it just seems to have kidnapped you, which is really awful. I mean, I was tricked into coming here. And... well, for now, you're safe with us at least.
Presumably.
Well, safer with us. Safer. Because nothing's safe in this realm, it seems.
Listen, what are the chances that I can go back to sleep and this all kind of goes away and I still wake up with like all of my internal organs?
Do you want the nice answer, or do you want me to lie to you?
Whatever one would get me out of here quicker.
Unfortunately, neither would.
I feel like your best shot for ending up with all your internal organs is staying with us, probably.
I promise I won't eat your organs. Unless you say I can first. Can I?
No!
Oh. Well. Well, in that case, you're okay.
Yeah, he doesn't like attack people unless they attack us first.
Uh-huh.
We're kind of one of a kind in this realm, it seems. Everyone is sad, depressed.
Trior, you're one of a kind everywhere.
Okay, that's a fair point. Thank you for the compliment, I guess. So everyone here seems downtrodden except for us. And it seems like it's eventually designed to feed upon who we are and beat us down so we can be digested by whatever the dark powers are.
Yeah, we're all shiny, happy people.
You know what?
So,
That,
like,
that makes me think of a question that's very, very important. I know you can be downtrodden, and I know you can be trodden. Can you ever be uptrodden?
Wouldn't that be considered a punch up?
Maybe.
That's a good question, Grizzly. I don't know the answer to that.
Huh.
So back to the problem at hand. So are you saying that all we got to do is just Care Bear stare our way out of this?
Oh, I wish. That's
What's-
easy for me.
What's
Bears
a
are an
Care-
easy trick. I can do
What's
bears.
a Care Bear?
I don't know.
He does star bears.
Ooh, I haven't
Alright,
tried that. I know I can do a
Plenty of
dragon.
try.
I can do a dragon. I haven't done it for you guys yet, but I can do it. Although my mother says it looks a lot more like a dinosaur than a dragon, but I've got to get the wings down. They don't really translate. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, we just recommend you kind of stick with us then until we can find a way out. Then you can go on your merry way. So the more of us that stick together, the safer this place becomes, because we've done our best to eliminate a lot of the problems.
And there's a lot of dangerous things around here. Like, we already met some werewolves. And, you know, I don't know if you can, I'll gesture around to, like, I don't know if you can see any of the plants. I mean, inside this courtyard, the plants probably look okay, but the forest outside is all dead. I don't know if you can see that. It looks like, the whole land looks sad. And, so I don't really want to stay here.
Right. There's
Yeah, but there's a lot of scary things out there, and we're probably your best bet for staying intact with all your organs intact.
And I'm your best bat.
Yes,
Oh, good.
yes, he is.
They say puns.
don't
Well, I'm not quite sure who may have lied to you,
What's
but
up?
there may be. There's nothing here that is more angry or more dangerous than me, at least at this very moment. So you seem like the least likely to harm me or be harmed by me at the moment. So, yeah, I will.
Oh yeah, we definitely rescued you from a situation where you would have lost some parts,
Everything.
probably.
From what you have told me so far, I 100% believe that. And the fact that you haven't done anything devious in the sense of organ removal, I'm going to assume that you will be perfectly acceptable to at least tag along with until we get out of here.
Look, I'll promise you this. If I do anything untoward or bad, you're welcome to shoot me in the head.
Why would I do that? I would just put you in a jar and just shake it a little bit.
That's not very nice.
Ooh,
Neither would
That's-
anything that you would do that would incur me to inflict that type of wrath on you, if we're going to be completely honest.
you see this devious glint in Dina's eyes.
If you do it, Dina, you're gonna be really sorry.
Gal,
Lightning
Gal,
will
Gal,
follow you
here.
until the end of time.
Gal, I have a very important question. So, I posed this earlier. I know you can be or you can be downtrodden, and you can be trodden. Can you ever be uptrodden?
Well, that's a very interesting question, Grizzly. I'll have to give that some thought, but my instinct says no.
Oh.
Gal's gonna look at Silky and she's gonna say, I know that this is a lot to take in. And believe me, it was like days ago that I was in your position. But I have to say that this has been a great group. They've kept me safe.
Well,
They've
she
kept a
didn't
lot
get
of people safe.
told to stay. Oh wait, you didn't either, right? You got like did you get kidnapped by the mists?
I got escorted to the Mist. It was not necessarily communicated to me that I would be staying here for the ever after. So I know a little bit about what it feels like to wake up and realize that you're trapped somewhere that you didn't start the day in. But this has been a good group, and they're good people. The best people that you can be with, in my opinion, if you want to get out of here, which I think we all do.
And if you want to keep your organs.
I'm okay
Yeah,
with
also big plus keeping the organs.
I mean, I don't have, at the very least, I don't have any other choices. So, what's the next step?
Do you want bread?
it. Ooh, I want some bread.
No,
Okay.
moment. I think I'm too full of anxiety to eat, but I appreciate it.
Sure. So
Full
she's
of
gonna pull out
anxiety.
some bread, and it's snack time anyway. I think do we have bats still?
Yeah, there's.
Okay.
I haven't moved any of the animals. They're
And
still around.
let's go figure out if Talos eats. So I'm gonna
Oh, we probably
slice
should
up
introduce her.
some.
Well, Talos doesn't like have a mouth, right?
Talos has a mouth.
Oh, he
No,
does.
He doesn't have eyes.
He doesn't have eyes. Okay.
Mhm.
He looks
Are-
like.
Are you gonna
we-
bring over
Oh,
Talos to
Talos,
meet?
Talos, come over here. We've got a new friend.
Cool. This is great. You see this person question mark come over? Do gotta make them bigger. Just toss them up on the screen.
Yep.
See the eyes.
Yeah, that was about our faces when we
Yeah.
first saw Talos.
Isn't
But he's.
isn't Talos
he does-
beautiful?
Well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And Grizzly's sense of beauty is a little bit different than everybody else's.
I wonder where the eyes of the beholder went.
Let's not ask silly questions. That'll get us all in trouble later.
What?
I have an answer for that.
You
I
mean
was
God
afraid of that.
hearing? Yeah.
I was afraid of that. Very, very afraid of that.
What?
We probably should explore the rest of this abbey just to make certain everything is okay. There aren't
Yeah.
any more creatures and
That's definitely why.
But
whatever.
But what is it? Or he or she? I'm not going to assume this thing's gender. What is it?
I think we'll
so
just go with them.
Talos is a very unique creation of the former abbess, who was created to give Strahd the perfect companion. I don't think bride is the right word, but
Yeah, the abbot was under the impression that the reason why Strahd has veered so deeply into evil is because she needs love in her life. So this creation was supposed to be the perfect partner. It seems as if there was a long way to go.
I feel like
Talos-
this may have been like a version 0.2 or something.
Talos does have a rocking bod, to be clear. This is canonical.
That's true. He does have a very muscular
Talos has a
physique.
14 pack.
He's Rocky from Rocky Horror Picture Show without the head.
Oh right, the gold shorts.
So somebody only put half of their Ken doll in the microwave, is what you're telling me.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
That's about right, yeah.
You're
We don't actually know if he's a Ken doll because he's got the shorts. Gestures
You're-
to shorts.
very interesting. This is a level, I mean, are we assuming necromancy?
Apparently
no,
the
I
abbess
think, I think just regular romancy.
Actually,
was gonna get his
Aurelia, give me a Arcana check.
Ooh, I'm
Are you
good
gonna
at.
go examine Talos?
Yep, and I also have a proficiency in Arcana, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Pow. I think that's a 12.
Yeah, you're not entirely sure, but Talos does not seem undead at the very least. Whether or not, you find it unlikely that Talos was born, but Talos does not seem undead.
Taking into context my abilities, can I tell otherwise what kind of construct it could possibly be? or is this kind of beyond me?
I mean, yeah, you're a builder. It's definitely some kind of flesh construct. Yeah. I think, are you gonna actually, will you go up and like touch Talos and poke
Yeah.
around?
She ain't got no shame.
All right. Then the thing that you notice as you poke around is this probably is not helping your wanting to be here. It seems that there's some biomechanical parts in there. As it like it seems like like potentially some like your arm and how it connects to your body was maybe used as some sort of prototype.
Very interesting. Who did this thing come with the name Talos, or did y'all nickname him?
That's what
He
the
was
abbess called him, I
introduced.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, and it does seem as if you're seeing things within him. If it helps you, there were several different constructs at the Abbey, not just flesh construct.
Yeah, there was that iron golem.
There was, and they all seemed to answer in some degree to the abbot.
I mean, that's not uncommon. I mean,
Wait.
Yes.
Since the abbess is dead, does that mean we can take over? And if so, I claim the role of abbot.
I don't think we want to take over anything here. For my 15 minutes of understanding is that we actually want to get out of here.
Well, we don't have a proper base of operations. If this place is clean or we can clean it up, it might be a good idea. That could work.
The
Yeah. Oh, and there's all those
townspeople
other
might-
like animal type people, kind of like me, but not really like me. Ooh.
The
ooh.
townspeople
Right.
might take to having us there, especially because
We
they
could-
don't have anybody to heal them anymore.
Oh,
I
I can
would
fly up to
certainly
the top
be-
of the building and I can spread my wings really wide and I can like scream at them to let them know that we're here.
No, I
That
can wait
sounds
for
a
that.
little intimidating.
Oh.
Maybe a little bit gentler.
So there's townspeople we also have to worry about with this pocket dimension collapsing on top of us. Also, hundreds of innocent lives, perhaps dozens, just
Well,
roaming around.
This abbey is next to a town, like up the hill from a town.
Yes. In addition to all of these other sorts of creations, it does seem as if the abbess was assisting townspeople with their injuries in rather non-traditional ways.
I'm all about non-traditional.
No, she means grafting things onto them kind of unusual ways.
Yes, which probably would be fine, except for the fact that she was rather cruel to the animals that she was using for supplies.
Yeah,
That's not okay.
That's a no-no.
Consent isn't. I mean, this is one thing, but consent is a whole important
Yeah.
thing. Right?
Yeah,
That's
no.
Wildly important.
Aurelia,
yeah.
what does your arm look like as you show it off?
Oh, it's I mean, on quick inspection, it looks like an arm until you realize that it has it looks like it's more made of like wax than skin, and it has like creases like a ball joint doll,
Oh,
and it has what could be considered a tattoo, but is probably more like an etching on the top half of the arm, like an engraving, like you would put in a block or something. I don't know.
If you put your
Gal-
arm up like that, tries to flower and perch on it.
Gal is gonna
he has a giant butterfly.
Gal is gonna take a step towards Aurelia, and she's just gonna sort of gently, with her like feathered hand, say, "May I?" Sort of gesturing at the arm. I would
So
just love
polite.
a closer look.
Sure, and Aurelia very nonchalantly just unhooks it and tosses it to her.
Oh, and then Gal is just fascinated, because Gal is a healer, and this is not, it's a sister interest, of hers to see sort of how these things are done. And so she's just turning it over and looking at it.
That doesn't hurt to do?
That's the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Do the other one. Do the other one.
I mean, I can't do the other one, but I can. And she like taps the back of her head and out pops her eye into her hand. And it's her other eye, which was mismatch colored. It's a fake eye, and it's a gemstone.
Oh my gosh, it's like Siri. Siri can do the same trick.
a
This is all
gemstone
me. I will let you guys know because I know we're in the middle of patchwork kids. I've been like this since I've been a kid. I got into an accident when I was about 17, and my mom helped me patch me together with a stranger who was visiting our area, and I am really hoping to do this one day myself.
Oh wow, I'm jealous.
But
You're so lucky.
I wouldn't. I mean, luck has nothing to do with it. Stupidity, absolutely, but luck had nothing to do with it.
Man, I've been
You're-
stupid
you're-
plenty of times, and I've never gotten
Right.
an arm that I could take off.
Trust me, you're gonna fit in with this group rather well.
Wow, this is incredible. You should be proud of your abilities. Marvelous. And she's going to hand back the arm.
Just so you know, Selkie, never give Dina the eye.
I'm not planning on giving anybody this eye.
Okay.
It's my art.
Never even let her look at it or anything.
Oh. So your arm, it's covered in that same stuff that like those little sweets like come in, like they're like the little things, and you like tear the top off and then you go and they're really sweet. Does yours have that stuff in it?
Are you asking? No, it doesn't.
Oh, that seems like a missed opportunity if you ask me.
I'll keep that in mind when I have to upgrade the next time I go through puberty.
Next time you have to upgrade, can I have the old one? Please.
Sure.
Please. Yes.
Sure.
All right,
So-
so I need to smoke. Who else wants one?
I think we should go look for stuff.
I agree. I don't want to be in here any longer than I have to.
To help.
All right, time to loot.
Yes.
All right, so what are you all looking for? There are a bunch of things to find, and at this point, it's pretty cleared out. So, just tell me what kind of things you're looking for in general.
I
I'll
think
give you
Gal.
some stuff.
I think Gal and Trier were looking to see if there was an actual church of the Morning Star. That was one of the things we came here looking for.
Yes, Chloe, I just want to make sure I understand your question. Were you asking us to tell you what kind of gear we are looking for, or what sort of things in the town
Just
we are
what
looking
kind of
for?
things in the Abbey you're looking for.
Okay.
Yeah, so to answer that question, I mean, this is an abbey, so supposedly this place is consecrated to the Morning Lord. In practice, that hasn't been the case. But
Okay.
you think there is a possibility that you could potentially like reconsecrate it and make it some sort of like base for yourself.
Well, Gal would be very interested in making sure that happens. She also wants to make sure, she wants to try and find nurses, assistants, people who are helping with the townspeople as far as their ailments, to see if there's anything she can do to help in that area or anything like that.
Yeah, malevolence. Thanks, Betty.
Grizzly is gonna go around with Talos and basically do like a fashion montage, like looking for clothing for Talos to wear, with the logic of, well, if you're gonna go like marry Lady Strahd, you need to look the part. Not that you aren't like a physically impressive specimen, but apparently going around naked isn't okay. At least that's what they tell me. So, come on. And of course, Grizzly's sense of fashion is terrible, but that's beside the point.
All right, so, and I'm going to give you a combination answer because Gal and Trier recognize that it seems like it probably was the abbot who was doing most of the healing, what with having magic hands. Probably the other people, former patients who are living here would help out occasionally, but what with a massive explosion going on upstairs, they have all cleared out. But because plenty of gifts, and there are various pieces of various clothing and accoutrements in different closets, you're able to pull together an outfit for Talos. It's not particularly fancy, but it is an outfit.
I know that you want to have bright colors because they're very attention grabbing.
Oh. Oh. You got Talos clothing. That's very thoughtful, Grizzly.
The cloak was hanging from one of the windows, but I thought the pattern was pretty, so I figured I'd just pull it down.
He looks unique.
I imagine there's like a mix of like patterns and like a bunch of different plaids, maybe some polka dots, lots of different colors. Love it.
All right, Dina, Aurelia, are you looking around for anything in particular?
I just want to make sure that there's no caged creatures we missed.
They have all been released.
Okay.
You can, like, a bunch of them seem to be chilling around. As you walk by them, they nuzzle up to you.
Hey. And Rupert's hanging on my shoulder.
Which one's which?
Rupert is my rat.
There's so many to keep track of.
Mine are all back in Velaki, so that should make it a little bit easier for you.
I'm like, all right, Aurelia, what kind of things are you looking for? As you know, keep trying to get your bearings in this place.
Yeah, basically, just trying to figure out where I am, what possibly could have brought just basic getting my bearings.
Yeah, you look around. This place looks old and ruined. Like Dina was saying, everything looks. It's as if this whole place is sad. It's as if that. It's like what if the universe could get depressed? So everything looks kind of worn down and rotten. Like, and you're an artificer, so you like go and press up against things. Things aren't actually in bad condition. They almost look worse than they actually are. Other thing is there is a specific thing for you. There's a collapsed iron golem in the courtyard. There are plenty of material parts if you want to do some machinery stuff.
Oh my.
It seemed like they were swarmed by a bunch of giant crabs.
Oh, good. Time for crab. I mean, I wouldn't mind. Do I have access? I mean, probably not. Do I have access to tools? Like,
I bet we could find some in the Abbey.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to roll up my sleeves and figure out some tools, get some supplies together. I wouldn't mind fooling around. I mean, these people say that they won't hurt me, but there's no guarantee that it won't last for very long, and I wouldn't mind having an assistant of sorts.
Yeah, like I mentioned, the abbess seemed to have been doing some of her own experimenting with, like, seemed to be like studying you and trying to figure out like what sort of stuff she can make, which means that there is. That there is a set of tools for you available to use. You still have all the stuff on your character sheet.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Even regardless, as an artificer, you can jury rig things pretty easily.
Yeah. I just was... When I made my character sheet, I made it... and I'm like, oh, there's a good chance that if I was kidnapped, I probably don't have any of these things anymore. So, good to know. So, yeah. Getting to work, tinkering and hammering. Just
you are a battlesmith. Are you part of that is you get a steel defender? Was that a thing that you think would have? Did you have one that you think would have come with you, or are you making a new one?
I'm assuming so. There's actually two things that I can make as a battlesmith. I can make a steel defender, and then I can also make something called a homunculus servant. So we could technically have two Tin Men friends if we wanted to, but this one, I assumed that I had brought I probably would have had a buddy with me at some point in the in the workshop, but the chances of it getting taken along with me are very slim. realistically. So we can just say that this could be the steel defender that I am building.
I mean, if you want, are they emotionally important to Aurelia?
Oh, I'm going to say she's early enough in her tinkering that probably probably no.
Yeah, then I feel like just because of the way the
Yeah.
myths work, I don't think they would have bothered bringing her along something that doesn't have that personal meaning to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that you can shove aside some giant crabs. There's big iron golem. Eh. Worth parts for you to cannibalize.
Fantastic. I'm gonna name you Hohenheim. So do I have I have a thing for him. So it's nothing special about this guy other than what the stats for the steel defender are, correct?
Yep. Yes, it uses the steel defender stats. And again, it looks a little bit like, no matter how much you polish it, it's like, why? It's like, why is this part so rusty? Why does it keep making that weird squeaking noise? Just like, it's like even the mechanical things seem to work just not as well as they should, but it seems to be functioning.
It is serviceable at the moment, and that is all I can possibly ask for in the situation I'm in is serviceable. So,
Anyway, doggo. You have built a doggo.
yes.
It's a doggo. Look at it.
Hey, he's very cute.
Right?
Oh.
Now,
Really cute.
So cute. It's like a mastiff.
Yes.
Oh. Funny
Oh,
that he's
yeah.
made of metal, but he still looks like sort of a fat boy.
Mhm.
I love that.
what things are you looking for? Are you gonna loot?
Oh wait, me?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I'll loot. I'll just look around for. I like shinies. I'm going for the
Okay.
shinies.
All right. Well, let me give you some things you can snatch up. There's some fancy candles, some shiny metal plates that look like the sun, made of real gold. You can get like about 1,000 gold worth of Morning Lord and Morning Lord icons and Morning Lord accessories.
Yay. Morning Lord
Also,
accessories. Got accessorize.
also, would you say your character is good aligned?
No.
All right, you find so there's this one.
Not evil, but not good.
Yeah. You find this one there's this one statue. It felt like it was, it seems like not really valuable. You're not actually sure why it's here. It seems like it was kept, separate. Like it was important for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
But as a neutral character, well, just seems like a normal icon to you.
Okay. What's it made out of?
This one's made out of limestone. Again, it's fancy, but it's, again, not as valuable as gold.
Okay. I think I'd probably show it to Gal. Be like, hey, I found a thing. And, I don't know. Does it look like your Morning Lord?
I'm so sorry. Can you say again what you are holding out for my inspection?
It's a little statue. It's made out of stone.
Oh, yes. Okay. Perfect. Yes, it does in fact appear to be the Morning Lord in relief. This is a wonderful day for you. This
Oh.
bodes well. It's a good omen. You should keep it with you always. Just put it in your
Yay.
pocket.
Okay. Sure. I'll do that.
Cool. It has no mechanical benefits for you.
All right.
Hold on. Did I tell you the right number? Hold on. Let me do math. I think to get like 1, 2. No, 2,000 gold.
Gal's
Oh.
Gal's passive insight is 18, so maybe she does sort of pick up on the fact that Dina does not seem to be overly excited about carrying this statue of the Morning Lord around with her. So she will also suggest, also not to say that, of course, the better option would probably be to just keep it for the rest of your life. But if you didn't want to do that, you might actually be able to get quite a good price for it.
Oh, okay. I'll, carry it around for a while.
On it.
Yeah. That's good.
Like 2,000 gold and mysterious statue.
So, in addition to the golds that I found, I have the. Okay.
And then I imagine this takes place over the next couple of hours. And probably it's starting to get dark.
We're going to have to gather up and find a place to bed down for the night. Unless we're going to try to go down to the town, which they weren't keen on letting us into, and they might recognize us.
Oh, there were those beds up on the second floor.
Yeah, I mean, we could hang out here.
The infirmary?
It seems pretty defensible.
Well, yeah, it's missing a door. So.
No, it's not missing a door. Door is very heavy.
Yeah.
The door is made of stone. But I
Yeah.
don't think our friend here can fly. So.
Oh, yeah.
Feel like we'd be able to transport everybody up into that space for the night, and considering there is no door, might be a pretty defensible place to sleep.
Yeah.
There are some things in there still we probably need to clean out.
That's
yes.
fair.
Wait,
Well, we could
what's
just,
in
like-
there?
The thing in the surgery.
We could just bar that door and not look in there.
It's
Yeah.
gonna smell, Dina.
You had a few hours. That could have been a thing you were doing.
Not tonight.
That's something that Grizzly probably would have done.
Did you get rid of it or did you eat it?
I mean, look, you asked for it to be gotten rid of. If a few pieces are no longer there when it gets buried, that's not Grizzly's fault.
Exactly.
And who often gets to say they've eaten a Pegasus?
There you go.
As long as he's not spitting up feathers, I guess.
No.
Okay, so we're agreed that we want to stay up there. All right.
Seems
I'm
good.
fine with
work.
that.
It'll work for the night.
All right. Then you're free to take a long rest. Do I make a... let's see. You said you were going into the infirmary.
Yes, which had the door stone-shaped out of existence.
All right. Let's scoot some things around. Boop. Boop, Dina. You have to climb in through the window because the door became made of stone.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, Grizzly can fly pretty much everybody up there if need be, though.
Yeah, and I can fly as well, so.
I haven't stopped flying, so.
I think everybody can fly now except Aurelia. And if we still have Tellus with us.
Oh, and Arena.
Is Arena with us?
No, I think Arena went into the town because she was
Oh, yeah.
want to talk to the
Oh, that's
Burgermeister.
right. That's right. She did.
All right. So, you settle in for the night. In the midst of this infirmary where probably lots of horrific things happened. Do you
Yeah.
have like a
What do
watch
you roll?
order?
Oh,
Actually, no, it's
Watchword.
Dina. Dina's the one who has the alert feat. I think it's
Yes.
the middle of the night when Dina, you wake up and you feel a cold wave come across you.
Okay.
Still have the weapon of I have a warning weapon, which would
right.
automatically wake us up.
Yeah. I think all of you feel this weird coldness come across each of you.
Oh no.
And as that happens, you see your shadows start to rise up.
Oh no, not again.
Oh, I didn't say it's again. and separate. However, this time they're going to coalesce
Oh
Ooh.
shit.
into this mass of shadows.
Shadow golem.
Let me put you here as you see this take form in front of you
Oh crap.
in their place. We are going to roll initiative. Welcome to Barovia, Aurelia.
That is no lie.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Aurelia, you have inspiration. We all do.
Thanks.
And you also got a benevolence from Betty,
I did.
I think. Yes. And this is probably our benevolence happening, rearing its ugly head.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 19. Nice.
I got a 17.
I got.
Let's see. I guess Hohenheim goes on your initiative.
Yes. We shared the same
Oops,
initiative.
hold on. I need to reset the combat. I was still in the combat from last time.
Sure.
Okay, tell me all again.
I have a 19.
I have an 18.
Me and Hohenheim have 17.
Grizzly got a 13.
17.
I got an 11.
Y'all are very, very lined up.
We're ready to go because we never really settled out of anxiety. Sleeping in this gross infirmary, I think, doesn't help.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I can get that you guys could have anxiety. This makes me very happy.
Yeah, Bats aren't watching
Kind of
this
assumed
one.
that it was the power of friendship.
That's the other thing.
Grizzly
All
was
right,
sleeping like
Trier,
a baby.
you are up first.
Anxiety and friendship.
I'm sorry, who's first?
Trier, you're up
You.
first.
I'm first. All right, I'm not going to mess around. So I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on it. And mark that off. And we will roll to hit. Come on, got a right page. All right, so it's d20 plus 7. I'll just roll it in here. Oh, that was almost a 20.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think you see that burst of light slam into the wall behind you. I think
That's
it
okay.
causes some, beds to go flying. In the light of the guiding bolt, you can see definitely old blood stains. Just caked into the floor in the metal.
Excellent. Then I'll use my bonus action to shift into starry form. So I summon all my anxiety and shimmer into light. And we'll shift into archer form. So range spell attack again. It'd be a 17.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, fantastic. A D8 plus 4. All right. 8 points of damage. 8 points of radiant damage.
Even better. Well, I mean, actually, especially better because this is a shadow creature. Oop, so it's gonna take that much takes double damage. Also, if you
Yay.
hover over it, I added a thing that tells you That estimates damage.
I don't see
think that-
anything showing up when I hover over it.
All right,
Oh.
I will double check that I have it working. Anyway, Gal, you are up next.
Okay. Well, I am also not messing around because it's been a day. So I'm gonna use my channel divinity, Radiance of the Dawn ability. Not really sure what we're fighting, but it looks like darkness. I don't know if it's like a magical darkness or if it's anything. Anyway, so
It's like
I'm
a
gonna.
mass of the shadows you fought before.
Yeah. So I am going to. So magical darkness is dispelled by this spell, and then the creature has to make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 16.
Oh, are you doing daylight?
I'm doing Radiance of the Dawn.
Ooh,
It
neat.
succeeds.
Okay, so it's going to take half of this damage. If that worked.
Cool,
Did that
but
work?
that also becomes double.
Yeah.
So it ends up being 12.
Lovely.
It definitely just
And,
seems to not like the light.
that's what we like to hear. And then I am going to, as a bonus action, cast Spiritual Weapon, which, if I'm not mistaken, is shaped like Cluctor. So
I believe that's what the determination was.
I'm pretty
while
sure
back.
that's what it's shaped
I think
like.
we
So
went
it's just,
with that, yeah.
it's a giant rooster, essentially, is what you're seeing.
Of the dawn.
And then I have to spend that first one. I just cast it on that first time, right?
Yes. Well, no, you
Yeah,
cast and get
yes.
an attack with it as a bonus action.
I do get an attack.
Yep.
Okay,
Mhm.
great. So I'm going to do that. As a
Okay.
wow.
Why is it? An 11 will not hit.
Okay, that's fine.
Unfortunately, as it floats out of the way, it seems to be
No
very
worries.
untethered from material reality.
Okay,
Also-
and go ahead.
Ben, can you hover your mouse over the shadow horror really quick? I want to
Sure.
see what it does on your screen.
Nothing.
Yeah, it just makes like a little red square.
Yep.
Okay, I will play around with that.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Aurelia, there are shenanigans happening. You woke up to your shadow splitting apart from your body and merging with other shadows and becoming an ominous mass. It is your turn. I don't know if you want to attack or just panic.
I mean, I'm just so sick of this nonsense. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I'm gonna use a firebolt. And that might not hit. It's a 14 hit.
It does hit.
Oh, good. Oh,
It
good.
is very
Okay.
big. It is this.
Okay. So that is 2d10 damage. Oh, that's a 1b number. 7.
Yeah,
But
and
it's 2d10 fire damage. So it's 7 fire damage.
yeah, it seems to definitely be affected by fire. Do you have another thing you're doing?
Do I have another thing I'm doing?
Yeah. Can you make your battle servant? Can you make your?
Oh, yep,
Can
yep,
you make
yep.
Hohenheim attack?
Yeah, I can absolutely make Hohenheim attack. I was thinking me, not him. So the issue is that I don't know if he'd actually have anything that he'd be able to do, but we can try.
Hohenheim's attacks are they do force damage.
Yeah, force empowered rend. We can try. See what happens. And we'll roll.
Bite that shadow. Bite that shadow.
It's only an 11.
You feel like Hohenheim, I imagine, goes with the chomp with magical energies flowing on its teeth, and the shadow horror, it does seem like it dodges out of the way, like it does not want to be bitten by this. However, it is unfortunately able to dodge what's going on, and it hovers up in the air, and on its turn, it's going to let out a screech. This is the screech of people in pain, of people, Gal, I think you would recognize this. This is, the screech of the ill and wounded.
Yeah. This is like being on a battlefield
Mm-hmm.
and a battlefield infirmary.
Hey, so I want everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, really?
It is dexterity because as it screeches, like just the shadows like lengthen from around it and just go cover the floor and then reach up to grab at all of you.
Okay. I got a 21.
You're not going to take any damage because you succeeded and you got
Right.
evasion.
Right.
I also got a 21.
Dang it, where were you last time?
Dang
I was 22.
Only a 12 for me.
I got a 13, but could you let me know if that succeeds? I
It
might
does
use.
not succeed. Actually,
Okay.
you don't take any damage if you succeed.
Excellent. I am going to use one of my lucky points, which I keep forgetting that I have. So
I didn't know you had lucky.
I do have lucky because I've never used it this entire campaign. So I'm gonna re-roll that, and then I'll decide what to use.
Love it.
So that's just a re-roll and just another d20, like a straight d20, right?
No, you still get your bonus.
Okay. Do that again. Oh, well,
You're not
that's
that much
better.
luckier.
No, sometimes you're not luckier.
Oh, well.
13 it is.
Yep. So, what about Aurelia? And I think Hohenheim needs to make that save too.
Oh, you're probably correct. Let me go ahead and roll for Hohenheim. You said Dex?
Yep.
18?
Oh, hey, you make it.
Yeah. I got a 22. Hohenheim got an 18.
Yeah, both of you are fine. So,
Okay.
everyone who fails, however, I'd like you to take 31 necrotic damage.
Oh my gosh.
As it
Oh.
feels like your life force is being drained from you.
Excellent.
That sucked.
Oh, that was brutal.
All right, and as a bonus action, the horror is going to teleport somewhere.
We can't see it anymore? Awesome.
You don't see it in that room. It's somewhere.
Cool.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
It can move in darkness.
Oh, no, we're not. Oh, we're still in initiative, but...
Grizzly, it is your turn.
Oh, Gal sort of like gets like she's like arching back and she's like on her, like she's resting against the bed right now because that was intense.
Wait, don't go! I didn't see you do the duck on the wall. I'll go outside and poke my head out real quick. Come on. Nope.
Don't see any shadow things out there.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 25. Which of these doors were open? This one and this one?
I forgot to close them. Would you have closed all of them?
I think we were going to close this.
Grizzly wouldn't have, but I mean, I imagine everybody else would have closed them.
I just assumed that
I
was
think-
like state of things.
Okay.
I think the plan was to close the door where the remains of the Pegasus
Yeah.
were. Everything else, I don't imagine we would have closed.
I mean, Grizzly doesn't. I mean, I've got a passive perception of 23. Do I have any idea as to where this thing might be?
Give me give me an active check.
Okay.
You recognize that you feel like it is nearby, Owl. It definitely is not like left.
22.
I think from behind the Pegasus storeroom, you can see like just the shadows wavering underneath the doorway. Like I'll let you have like done the perception and then moved.
Thank you. Knock, knock, knock. Hello, I'm very sorry to intrude, but could you please do the duck on the wall? That's my favorite.
Let me get rid of that. Scott, you see like underneath. Words just left me. Underneath the surgical table in the shadows, like reaching out from under that, you see a pair of eyes.
Okay. So when I rage as a bonus action, I can move up to half my speed. So that's 5, 10, 15. And I'm going to attack, reckless attack, 3 times with my claws. So that's a 25 and a 20.
That'll hit for sure.
3 is for the first roll. Second roll is a 16 and an 11, so the 16. And that's an 8 and a 17. So it sounds like 3 hits.
Yep.
6, 4 is 10, 4 is 14, plus 15 is 29 points of magic damage.
Nice.
Yep. That will all end up going through.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Dina.
Okay.
You saw Grizzly go into that room and heard the sounds of violence.
Mm-hmm. The sounds of violence. Okay. I guess I'm gonna 2, 15, 20, and I'll just like look at the door. Can I just look at the door and see what's going on? What is going on?
Grizzly is half underneath the table. His butt and legs are sticking out, and he's snarling and growling, and there's thrashing.
Mm-hmm. Can I see the shadow thingy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it did not have time to use a hide action.
Okay. I guess I'll take a shot then. I'm gonna, and this is magical. Oh, I am going to use my inspiration for that one.
Well, but you got to say what the first one was.
It was a that one. So I got a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And Grizzly is in combat with it, so I get my sneak attack, right?
You do.
Sweet. Okay, so that was actually good rolls. 24 damage.
All right, it is definitely wounded. You see shadows dripping off of it. It is not bloodied because it does not have blood.
Oh no, sorry.
Definitely.
28 damage. My bad.
Yep, still has shadows like dripping off of it. Yep. Now it's like imagine, just like a solid layer of jello underneath the table, but shadow. And now it's starting to melt.
Ooh, I love jello.
I'm great at metaphors.
Okay.
Triar, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna try to hide too. I don't know if it's gonna do anything, but I might as well, because that's what I do.
Yeah, I'll need to move step out of the doorway, but yeah, you can try and
Okay.
hide.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, my dice really want that nat one. So that is a 10.
Funnily, oh no, this one, this is one of the things that is good perception. Yeah, you feel like you're being watched from behind.
Okay.
It is in front of you, to be clear. Just feel like you're being watched from behind.
I give it a little shake. My booty.
All right, Trier, it's your turn. Shenanigans
Oh,
things are happening in the operating room.
oh, I love the smell in there. Fantastic. Okay, so as his action, Trial will burn off one of the opals on the Helm of Brilliance, activating daylight.
Ooh.
So now bright light within 60 feet of me, so the whole room is lit up. I'm pretty sure everyone in the town can see what's going on now. And he will fly over to here, projecting light into that room, so it's now really bright in there.
Mm-hmm.
And as a bonus action, I will let loose a bolt from the archer form. Okay. That's better. 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okie dokie. It's only a basic one, but
It is force damage, right?
it's radiant damage.
Ooh, radiant is
There's 11 points of radiant damage.
it's gonna take double that. And it is not looking great at all. It looks like it wants to escape, but can see it. It seems like it's trying to dive down into shadows, but there are no shadows anymore because you covered the room in daylight. Also, it's Gal's turn.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, I'm gonna move on in there. Oop. Move. Oh, maybe that. Okay, there we go. Sorry. That was okay. Well, I think because of all things considering, I am going to cast a flaming sphere up in its face. That feels right. And he is going to need to. So I'm just gonna. Do you want me to click it so it can show up there?
Sure. I mean, I know what Flaming Spear does.
Okay, great. So I am gonna throw it in there, and this he has to make a dexterity saving throw, which he's probably pretty good at. But it's a 16.
It's not bad. You know what? I have a malevolence from Betty.
Yeah, that's what those malevolences are
Does-
for.
All right. That's a success.
This is success.
Grizzly have to make that save too?
I got a 21.
Oh, excellent. And he's gonna take half of this fire damage.
How much?
3.
3. Ah, thank you.
And then I'm also going to use my bonus action to cast my spiritual weapon.
I think it will have to spend its whole turn just trying to get there because it only moves 20 feet around. Fluctor is not fast.
That's true.
Oh, yes, that's right. Collector does have to spend his movement. So yeah, we'll move him. And that's
All
it.
right. Aurelia, there is there is just a massive brawl going on inside that one room.
That one room that is now shining like the Vegas Strip.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to move my way into there. Do you want me to move the character, or do
Yeah, you can
you?
move the character. You
Yay.
should feel free to move around
Huzzah.
unless I'm like, well, if I don't want you to move, I'll have the game paused. Usually, because I'm gonna bring some shit on y'all.
There we go. And everyone's inside here at the moment.
I'm just sort of standing outside the door, like Scott, like kicking the floor, kicking dirt.
I'm going to move in with Hohenheim. I'm going to attempt to hit this Dagon thing.
Hmm.
Since, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to hit it again with another firebolt.
Hmm. I think you're probably farther back because I
Because
don't
of,
think you move all the way, but also you're doing range stuff anyway.
yeah, I was trying to, yeah. It was hard to guesstimate what was what with movement. I rolled a 17. Do you want me to roll
Oh.
for do you want me to roll for Hohenheim at the same time?
Tell me that damage first. Tell me your
Uh
thing first.
sure. So that's 2D. Oh, 18.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, I think Dina, you're losing the crown because Aurelius wanted to finish off this enemy.
Yes.
Right?
So how does the shadow horror get destroyed by your immense blast of fire?
I mean, I kind of just want to do finger guns pew pew with with the fire bolt because it's just a bolt of energy. And then it just, you know, it gets shot with the fire and the fire just, you know, bonfires it, I guess.
Yeah, I think there's the farther burst of light, and this room is clear of shadows.
And now very warm because of the
Hmm.
fire.
Right, your shadows return to you. No weirdness with your shadows vanishing today.
Today.
Right, you
Hey, I tried to apologize for that, Triar, okay?
you have solved my infirmary puzzle.
Oh,
It
good.
didn't even get to slash at you with claws like scalpels.
Oh, jeez.
Aww. Poor baby.
Lame.
Anyway, you all are free to get your full long rest now.
Nice.
I'm lit up for an hour, so I can take first watch.
A full long rest is what I need. Because that was a hard hit. I almost died.
Yeah, you don't got a lot of health. All right. So, and all right, I think we are going to go take our break now. Uh Also, Selkie, while you're gone, if you want, you'll probably have, it'll be a new day, so you can also have your whatever infusions you want to have ready for tomorrow.
Exciting. Because she knows so many.
You know a bunch. You're a level 8 artificer.
Yeah, she's a problem.
Right, and how about let's be back in
We like problems.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Everyone can also rest and prepare spells and whatnot.
Okay.
Stretch. Yell at my cat.
Have a good break, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
See you soon. All right.
Oh,
Hello.
Selkie. So benevolence. That means you get basically basically functions like inspiration.
Mhm.
Hello, everybody. We're back on. So hopefully we're all doing well. Had a good break.
What?
Right. So you all wake up after a long rest. You know, after dealing with the weird shadow horror, you were able to get some actual sleep and heal up. I asked Aurelia, how do you feel, waking up and being and realizing that nope, not a dream, I'm still in this terrible place?
I mean, if they ask how I died, can we tell them still angry?
Hmm?
I'm not feeling good about it at all. Can you hear me?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, not feeling good about it at all.
All right. Well, y'all are able to get up. I imagine Gal is preparing some sort of food for y'all.
Mm-hmm. I'm doing a
boy,
little
bread.
bit of, yep, doing a little bit of cooking. It's been a while since I've been in a place that has supplies, so I think I would definitely be pulling out the stops and really putting together something nice.
Oh, and I made sure we had
Yeah,
something nice and meaty to eat this morning.
I'm sorry,
I'm
what?
not gonna eat it.
I'll pass on the roadkill. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
all for you, Rich.
Yeah.
And no offense, Grizzly, but your tastes are different than mine. You can have it all.
It's more for
Anyway,
you, Grizzly.
Just like the meat pies.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna have to go down to the town today and talk to those people.
Should we try to like? I mean, I could disguise you guys.
Best to not. We can come back up here if we need to, but
Okay.
the abbot's gone. The weird creatures are gone. It may make them feel better. I could be completely wrong, but
Okay.
Irina's
Let's.
been down. Irina's been down there and can speak for us.
Oh, true. True. We have to go find Irina.
speaking of the weird creatures, and Aurelia, while you're going around, you saw lots of strange animals that were just wandering the premises. You heard about how they were let free, but one of them is still around. There is the young gold dragon. Right. Again, you recall it was unable to speak, but it seems to be trying to get your attention.
My attention specifically?
Just everyone's attention. Probably Trior's the most.
I will go over and speak to it in Draconic. Is everything okay? Why did you come back?
You see it turn to the southeast and be gesturing off into the distance.
Where is it, boy? Where is it? Where's Timmy in the well? Where is it? I don't understand, but what is it? What is it? What's to the south? Is it something bad? Something good?
Can I fly up and look to the
Yes.
southeast, in the direction that it's pointing?
Yeah.
I've got the
Yeah.
Eyes of the Eagle magic item as well.
That's true.
Oh, nice.
And
all
a
right.
ridiculous perception score.
So, yes. So you fly up. Seems like this dragon is no longer able to fly. Again, you've seen that most of the animals here are wounded in some way, but it is able to climb up. Grizzly, you see off towards the southeast there is this mansion on a hill. It seems like there's some sort of big mini beacon tower thing sticking out of it. Yeah, it's off to the southeast. Seems like it is, like, kind of to the south of Valaki.
I was going to ask if
Oh,
it
wait.
was the little lighthouse we saw.
Are we in Kresk or Valaki?
We're in Kresk.
You're in Kresk. Here, let me switch you over for a second.
Oh, so he sees it really far away. Okay.
Yeah, you got Eyes of the Eagle.
I
Lets you
do.
see like a mile away, right?
Yeah, it's. I forget
How
the
far does
exact
it let you
distance.
see away?
Let me look. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Inventory.
It's a pretty big
Eyes
distance.
of the Eagle.
Also, you can fly up and
make
get
out
height.
details of even extremely distant creatures and objects as small as 2 feet. In conditions of clear visibility, you can make out details of even extremely distant creatures and objects as small as 2 feet across. So it doesn't give a specific distance, but
Okay, then yeah, I'll just give that vague description. I think that's fair because this would be about like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 miles away.
okay.
Over here.
Okay.
Mansion thing. Dragon wants to go there for some reason. Maybe it's a quest hook. Who can say?
It probably wants to go over there because of the huge bacon. And I have to admit, I'm
Bacon.
in agreement with that. I really do like bacon.
I like bacon.
Can't argue with that.
Do you think we should find Irina first?
Yeah,
We
she
probably
She
should.
probably likes bacon too. It would be mean of us not to include her.
True.
Question
All right.
mark? Yeah, so what's your plan to explore the town?
Let's see. We should probably go down and go to the tavern and see who's seen Arena, and just act like everything's normal until or ask to speak to the town burgermeister. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's where
Yeah,
she was going.
I think we should speak to the town leader to sort of explain the state of things. Who knows? Maybe the people in the town didn't really know what was going on, and maybe they will be grateful once they hear about it.
Do we know if the townspeople are aware of how dire the situation is?
We do not know. We sort of skipped all that. We just jumped right into the abbey.
Which sewers?
Like literally, you hopped the
Like
fence.
literally, we jumped into the abbey.
Oh yeah.
Quite literally.
As you do.
All right. So you make your way back into
Downtown?
Kresk. Yep. You're able to ask around. Yeah, I think the guards see you and they're whispering, but it seems like they've been potentially told not to attack you. And you find your way over here, where eventually you're pointed to this fancy house near the front gates. You see your wagon out in the front. There is Siri. Siri seems to be chilling with the horses. No one seems to be wants to really get near her. Oh,
Can't imagine
also-
why. It could be that eye on her forehead.
Yeah. Well, the eye socket, right? Doesn't she not have an eye there?
Yeah,
Oh, wait, she does have an
Aurelia.
eye.
This person waves at you. Apparently, they seem well acquainted with the party.
Oh, Siri, we made 2 new friends. Okay, that one's Orla or something. I forget what her name is. But this is Talos.
Oh God, did you bring Talos with you?
Grizzly.
I think Grizzly
bring
and
Talos.
Talos are basically inseparable at this point.
Yeah, but
You-
Talos is wearing like a cloak with a hood. Because Grizzly's...
Okay, you disguised Talos. Okay.
Grizzly's
Yeah,
been
okay.
in
But
this
still
situation
in like
often
those
enough.
clashing patterns and colors.
Oh, yeah.
Gal does go up to Siri and gives her some of the food that she prepared this morning, and she says, "Our new friend is Aurelia."
Oh, lovely. How nice to meet you. Anyway, this lady with, spiders coming out of her eye socket comes up to greet you.
It's nice to meet all of you, I suppose. Hi. Yes, I'm Aurelia. Has that always happened to you? I mean, yeah. I'm
Oh,
sorry. Like,
it's a
sounds
long
like
story. Oh, but Arena is waiting for you. So
Oh, okay.
you should get going.
Okay, well, I'll go up and knock on the door. Flutter up there and knock on the door.
All right, so a servant lets you in, and you're guided. See, when you go in, you're guided to a room where you see three people having brunch together.
Is one of them Arena?
Yeah, one of them is Arena.
Phew.
I feel like being kidnapped has completely erased what little tact I had left.
All right, you got more NPCs to do. That is Arena. And she
Oh, the
says-
other thing you need to know about this world is everybody is freakishly beautiful.
Hmm?
Except for Siri.
Well,
Including Siri
Siri's
is
beautiful.
also beautiful on
That's-
the inside.
That's not very nice, Trior.
Look at those spires; they're gorgeous.
Sort of like Grizzly, who is also beautiful,
Yeah.
but more on the inside.
Have you seen my
And-
inside? I haven't seen my inside yet. Now I'm
I don't
jealous.
need
Ooh,
to
I want to see
see-
my inside.
I don't need to see your inside to know that it is top tier.
All right, so a couple more NPCs. You meet
Have
Demetria.
we met Demetria?
Demetria.
You have not.
No.
She introduces herself as the Burgomaster.
Ah.
Okay.
But I think pretty early into the conversation, she excuses herself. She is around, but she says she will leave it to our other guest, who has been a help in making sure that things are running smoothly in town. And then there's the third woman, looks very fancily dressed. She introduces herself as, "Hello, my name is Lady Vasilisa. It is a pleasure to meet all of you."
Hi. Gosh, you have really pretty red hair. Kind of like that fire that Gal sent me on yesterday. That was great. That was a good time.
Sorry about that, Grizzly. I sort of forgot that you were also under the table.
Oh, that's okay. I love it. It makes me feel warm and toasty.
Vasilisa, as in, hold on. I think I can do a thing. Maybe. It might be completely useless.
Hmm?
Can I roll for history?
Sure.
Do I know? Actually, yeah, I think it would be history. Where are my rolls? Where are my things? I'm sorry. My website is doing weird things. Out of character, was Vasilisa just a name that was picked, or is it a name that is associated with the character already?
What do you want to know?
So, Vasilisa, and this is just my weird, nerdy fairy tale brain, and seeing that it seems like that there's already a book reference in here someplace. Is it that Vasilisa? As in Baba Yaga?
Oh, no.
Nope.
Uh,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna,
it's fine.
especially not.
Huh?
I'm just gonna say no, just to
Hurry things along.
yeah,
That's
just to not send you on a red herring.
That's okay. That's fine. It's more so my own personal petty interest than anything else. But nope. Wonderful. That's never mind. I don't want to do anything anymore. It's fine.
Well,
For those of you watching at home and for those of you in the chat who are absolute book nerds, if you've never heard of Vasilisa the Wise, it is a story from the Baba Yaga stories from like way back when. She's really rad, and you should read about her. I believe she's also known as Vasilisa the Beautiful. So that's my little
yeah.
input for the night.
I
We
did not know
love
that.
your Baba Yaga obsession,
is.
Sulky.
Yeah,
love it.
you did meet. We'll have to have you meet Baba Lee Saga at some point.
We've met some Babas.
We've got some babas. We've met some babas.
Old ladies galore.
We have not met Baba Ganoush yet.
Anyway, also,
Best of the
Alisai,
best.
yes, we have a Selkie now.
Hello, friend. I did outwit Baba Yaga, but only once. Oh, not me personally. You mean Vasilisa? Yes, she absolutely did.
But also Selkie. There was a teapot involved.
My teapot. He's wonderful. He still lives on my stove.
I miss him.
Me too.
Sorry.
Okay. Sorry, I threw the whole game
Okay,
off.
where were we? I think. Let's see. Arena says, yes, Lady Vasilisa has been telling me about Kresk. I suppose she comes from a noble family here. Apparently, there have been some mysterious happenings in the city. She was asking if we could stay and help figure out what's going on, though I think perhaps we should get going.
Well, yeah, we met a gold dragon that really wants to go somewhere.
Where is the dragon currently, by the way?
They're chilling at the Abbey.
Did we leave them up at the Abbey? Okay.
Did you ask them to follow you?
No.
Okay, we'll get back to
walking
the
through
Abbey
the
later.
streets of town with a gold
We'll
dragon.
get back to the
everyone
Abbey
knows
later. We got enough NPCs. I'm not adding another NPC.
Okay.
Oh man.
I also like
Drowning in
how
NPCs right now.
Yeah.
I really like how we have Talos here, but also
Oh, did I duplicate Talos? Whoops.
Talos cast mirror image.
Nice.
Anyway, you see Vasilisa. She pulls out a bag of gold and she says, well, I did talk to Demetria. She is willing to offer a bounty if you can figure out what has been going on with the people of this town.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
what's been going on with them?
People have been going missing and they've been strange. So people vanish and then come back, but they are strange when they come back. Is
Oh.
the best way I can put it.
When you say strange, do you mean physically strange?
Not physically, but just all the missing people seem to be gathering together. Sometimes you just notice them staring at one another, not saying anything. Or looking off into the distance. Perhaps if they're hearing something that we can't hear. It's odd, to say the least.
Why was the town, I guess, barricaded is the right word? Like, the guards wouldn't let us in before.
Well, Demetria tends to be...
They probably know about all that trouble we caused over in Valaki.
Yes, Demetria...
Nothing happened.
Vasilisa is very... She lets that comment pass by unremarked upon and says, Vasilisa tries to take a defensive approach to the town. Like, her primary strategy is to not get involved with whatever is going on with the rest of Barovia, and that will keep out the forces of, well, the creature who rules this
dark
land.
powers.
Yes. When did you first start to notice that your townspeople were disappearing and then returning altered in some way?
I believe it has been perhaps a week or two since disappearances and returnings have started.
Interesting. And is there any of those affected people about that we might be able to take a look at?
Yes, I believe that one of the servants here was one of them, if you'd like to talk to them.
Well, that would help.
I think it would be good to take a closer look.
So are you then willing to help?
Oh, of course. Absolutely. I would ask, though, that if we do sort out what is happening to your townspeople, that you consider allowing us to stay in the Abbey, which has recently gone over some renovations.
Well, I suppose
There was so much
I'm
blood,
sure,
but we cleaned that up really good.
I'm sure I could convince Demetria of that.
And of course, as a cleric, I would be happy to offer my services to the townspeople of any sort of, minor damage or wounds that they need healed or anything of the sort. It's sort of an exchange for being able to stay at the Abbey.
I'm sure it'll be no problem at all. I think she looks over at Arena and says, your friends are, as you said, they're truly kind people. Vasilisa goes to, put her hand on Arena's other hand. Those of you with insight detect a little bit of a flirty thing going on.
Oh my.
Yeah, so they can bring out, they'll call over the servant if you like.
Sure.
Yes, I'd like to take a closer look, see what we can see.
All right.
But before we do, I have a little bit of a question. Why did you? I mean, if these disappearances have been going on for the better part of 2 weeks, why have you waited so long before, I guess, asking for help?
To be honest, there have been people looking into it, and then they've gone missing and reappeared, and of course they've reported that everything is fine. Perhaps you...
Oh,
few
maybe we
amount
can
of
go missing
people-
too. That'd be fun.
Well, few amount of people, perhaps you'll have better luck.
I mean, I
How
don't
much
suppose I
gold
could
is
get any
that?
more glazed over-eyed and slack-jawed than I already am, so yeah, I wouldn't mind helping.
I think the primary question is where did they go investigate?
She holds out a bag, with 500 gold. Is how much is on the table.
I mean,
I
of
think
course, we would
hazard
have.
pay.
This is so generous. I don't even know if we need to accept this. We would have done it for free.
But we could definitely use it.
We would have, but we don't have to.
See, Gal, that's what I keep saying, but people keep getting mad at me whenever I say that.
Yes, well, I guess it does cost money to move through this space.
We're going to need some funds to make the Abbey a nicer place to live.
But didn't we find a whole pile of gold up in the Abbey?
WD-40 isn't cheap.
We gotta get some duct tape. Duct tape this is everything.
People have gone missing, but we don't know where. So we don't know where the folks who actually went looking for them went. They just disappeared after they went looking.
Mhm.
I'm just trying to think of where to start.
I
Well,
mean,
she'll tell you like which people are investigating if you want to go visit their houses.
Oh, sure. If they're willing to talk to us, if they're still alive.
yeah.
Definitely like to see somebody who's affected, just to see if there's anything to see.
I mean, do they also have anything in common with one another? Jobs, places where they live, family?
Let's do some rolls.
Yeah.
Figure out some things.
I like hearing that.
I think. All right. I think let's do that in order of what's easiest to do first. So I think, you're asking about like, are there things in common? Give me a investigation check to
Now,
try and put together information that you have.
do you just want one person to do
Ooh.
each
Is that
check,
just Selkie or is that all of us?
I
Sorry,
will let
yes.
one person aid to give advantage.
And I'm also proficient in investigation.
Not I, said the purple fairy.
I mean, I have a 19.
Would like to oh,
Yeah, you're
sounds like
good.
maybe you don't eat it. Yeah.
It seems like the disappearances have been happening towards the west end of town.
Okay.
Mhm.
And
Like again, there's some scattered disappearance. I think you also, well, how would I get? I think the other connection you make is that for some of the people who have disappeared, they had like other like family members pass away.
okay.
Were they, like in the process of like grieving and interring these family members or in some way, or had the family members just died and a while ago? I don't know.
Are you asking if the family members died nefariously?
Sort of, and if they asked, or if the family members died recently, or soon before the people went missing. You know what I mean? So, like, what the time frame is.
It does not seem like the people. It does not seem like people are dying at any rate different than normal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay.
All right, so there's a servant here who you can like look at. So how about give me some medicine check?
Yeah, let's
Ooh,
get that
we can do
medicine
that.
check.
I'll help Gal.
Lovely, thank you. Okay. And does health give me advantage or a bonus?
Yeah, you get advantage.
Lovely. Do that one more time then. Okay, a 16.
So tell me what are you
Yeah,
just vaguely speaking, how are you examining the person?
yeah, sure. Like physically, or what am I looking for?
Yeah,
Okay.
both of those.
Yeah, so I think that it would be very nurse-like. I'm looking into their mouths, at the eyes, the way they track light. Basically, I'm trying to ascertain whether this person is like under the influence of some kind of a spell or whether they're like dead and have been brought, like they're reanimated. Like, I'm just trying to sort out like
So,
yeah.
yes, so with that level of investigation, you see some weird things. You look at their eyes and you look at the veins in their eyes, and they seem more like, instead of like red blood, they you can pick up a goldish tint. Like you look into their mouth and there's the smell of, instead of the smell of saliva, there's just this faint smell of like sugar, of sap. There's some weird plant stuff going on with them. They seem alive.
Oh, well, plant stuff. Can I make a nature check to understand that a bit better?
Yeah.
I would, I guess, like to help.
Okay. First roll is a 23, so we'll see what the advantage gives me. Oh, even better. A 23. So, 23.
I think you realize something as you look at them, and you've seen weird fake creatures. You've seen, about things that are not what they appear. And this appears to be some sort of plant creature that is in the form of a person.
Oh, no.
You realize that this is not hair. These are
So they
little
seem
roots.
to have been replaced.
Okay, so Trior will just try something, and he'll actually try and make them flower with Druidcraft, just to see if it'll happen.
I think they see you doing. They see you doing that, and they very quickly say, "I apologize. I must get back to my duties," and very quickly walk off.
As soon as they leave, I turn to Gal and say, "That's not a human. That's not a human. That's a plant creature. We gotta follow it. Dina, follow it.
Okay.
Don't be seen."
I'm gonna I'll stealth and follow it.
I wonder then if it's sort of like a stand-in. If that means that the town
16.
person that this person is modeled to look like is being held somewhere else.
Or probably most likely food for some plant creature or dead. Or both.
I've seen one of these before.
Really?
Yeah.
So
It was a stand-in comedian. He was like up on a stage or something and telling jokes.
you got a 16 for stealth, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think you probably take some time, following it along. They seem to be doing their duties, but there's a point at which, like, I imagine it's probably around lunch when you see them head off towards the west end of town, and they appear to be walking over to a building. It seems to be some sort of, it looks like it looks like a coffin maker shop. It seems like there's a graveyard. It seems like this is where people are interred and prepared for burials.
Okay. Is there like a yard? I just want to do some recon. Can I just like walk around the outside, see like what it looks from the outside?
You can, and it seems like one of the rooms on the ground floor is boarded up. You cannot see inside.
Okay. So I'm going to come back
there
to...
also
Oh.
Actually, I should give you this. There are also some. It appears to be some people just like I imagine you climb up. You're a scout.
Yes.
Like chilling upstairs. Like they don't seem to be moving. They seem to be like standing there. Not really doing much.
Okay. Can I tell anything about them from where I'm looking from?
I think given what you heard about like plant people, like these seem more like again, they look like people from a distance, but they're not acting like people. They're not like doing those little shifts in the way that people do.
Yeah.
You look and you realize that they're not even breathing. They're just pretty still.
Okay. So it looks like the plant is sending out like sentries. Okay, I'm not gonna try to do anything by myself, so I'm gonna come back to the little inn or whatever wherever we were, the tavern. And report back. I followed them to. I assumed everybody was like just chilling.
Yeah. Also, while you're there, you see Vasilisa continues to flirt with Irina.
Is Irina flirting back or no?
Yeah, there's some
Okay.
flirting back happening.
Okay.
But Irina I think you can definitely tell Irina seems unsure. She's like, well, I have things to do. We have places to be. But, she's also enjoying this.
Oh,
So she's a little bit more conflicted.
totally gonna let her enjoy the moment. She deserves it.
Yeah. Gotta take your pleasure where you can get it in Barovia.
Giggity.
So, you get back.
Okay, so I followed them, and I would kind of be like away from Vasilisa, if I can like sort of gather everyone, like to the side of the room or something.
Huddle up.
I follow them to a house on the west side of the town, and it was like a coffin maker, like there was a graveyard and stuff, and also there was a room on the ground floor that was boarded up, and I could see inside, and while I was there, someone came out to like stand sentry. and they weren't standing like a normal human, so I think they were probably a plant. Like a literal plant, not just like a planted human.
Plant person like that thing is.
Yeah.
Like they turned into an actual plant. They went from plant person to plant.
Yeah, well, sorta. I mean, like, they were, I don't know, I didn't get close enough to, like, see their eyes or anything, or, like, smell their breath, but they didn't, like, you know how when you're just standing in the same place, you kind of just shift back and forth?
Oh, like when you have to pee.
A little bit. Yeah. Normal, like, most animals kind of shift a little bit, like they're just shifting their weight back and forth. Anyway, everybody does it. We don't even notice it. But plants don't. And they seem to be a plant because they weren't doing that.
Fascinating.
Oh, yeah. Here's a thought. And roll with me on this. Gal, you like light and fire.
I mean, healing first and then lighting fire second.
Same
and
thing.
Grizzly third, right?
Oh, well, yes, unfortunately, only sometimes, though, Grizzly. I wouldn't say that I like lighting you on fire, unless you like it, in which case, there are options for that.
I like lighting fires.
You like lighting fires. Obviously, Earl likes lighting fires. So I think we have a house that needs to be dealt with.
Yeah.
Do we all like this idea?
I think that
So you want to find a real estate agent.
if they're kidnapping people from the town, we should definitely find out what's going on.
We light a house on fire?
Yeah. I think we could definitely light that on fire. If there are plant creatures and they're taking over the town members, it shouldn't be too hard to burn that down.
Green wood doesn't burn very well, but it will burn.
As long
Magical
as we
fire
make-
really helps.
As long as we make sure that there's nobody in there that isn't a plant person.
Oh, fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. I just thought it would be easier if we did that.
Just because it's easy doesn't mean it's right, Trior.
Have we totally
Grizzly.
turned Trior into a master of mayhem?
I mean, I was raising my
creature of
eyes a little
mischief?
bit.
He's been around you guys for quite a while now, so he's kind of used to
Right?
thinking that way. If he didn't have
Right.
Gal here, he would be miserable. And making the wrong choices repeatedly.
I mean, I guess, I don't know, let's go check it out. Do you want to, like, wait until it's dark or something? Or...
Oh, I don't think
Nah,
so.
I think we can go right now. That's fine.
Okay. I'll show you where it is.
Yeah, trees are stronger in the dark.
Oh, okay.
I thought rainbows were stronger in the dark.
Sure.
People run into trees more often at night, don't they? So
They
I don't know.
They're stronger
I
in the
don't.
dark.
I feel like that's
Hi.
about people, not about the trees. But okay.
Cat.
Hi, Jack.
Sweetest of boys.
Kitty.
My little guy is finally done terrorizing my plants and is sleeping off the energy on the shimmies.
Nice.
I find it doubtful that he's done terrorizing.
He's
But-
just waiting for another opportune time.
Always terrorizing.
Mm-hmm.
The downside is I'm wearing shorts. This is not
There we
going to
go.
feel good.
All right. So
Ah.
here at the building, there are, based on what Dino was looking at, there's some guards on the south side and east sides of the building where there are doors.
What a convenience we approach from the north.
Yeah, Dina scouted it out. She
Yep.
wouldn't lead you astray. Probably.
Right.
Most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a second floor where there are also some people, question mark.
Humanoids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if there are 2 doors, if we distract them on one door, they'll all go out the other door.
So you want to pull our famous distraction tactic?
Oh, I was just thinking of
The
making a
one that
wall of
worked so
fire
well?
I was thinking of making a wall of fire on one side and let them run out the other door, because if they're playing people, they're not going to run out that door.
Well, why would they run out any door?
Because plants don't like fire.
Well, I know, but it's not like it's advancing towards them.
People don't like fire either, Trior.
Okay. Well, that's a very good point too, Grizzly. But if they're all plants, and I mean, I'm very sure they are plants.
What about this?
That'll distract them.
What about this? I don't like eating vegetables, so I'll go in and I'll try to eat each one of them. And if I like eating it, then it's a person, and I stop eating it and get him out.
Well, they're not necessarily broccoli, but I see your point.
I mean, I guess that could. I guess.
It seemed like it would be a little bit time consuming for us to wait until Grizzly has made his way through the entire retinue within the house.
And munched on everyone.
That's a good point.
That's why I was thinking the distraction is they all run out, or they all run to one side where the fire is. Either way, we can get in the door without too much issue.
Well, I'm happy to start a fire.
Is the front of the the front facing part of the shop, is it like open for business?
It seems like the south side, that's the main entrance. The east seems like the side entrance.
Okay. So, I mean, like, do they have people, like, walking in off the street? Like, hey, I need a coffin?
I mean, not right now, but I guess you could wait and sure. Given infinite amount of time, if you wait long enough, someone will need a coffin.
Well, I mean,
could we go
is
in
that a
and
possibility?
ask?
Could I have?
We go in?
Could I make some?
Yeah.
Could I get someone to? Yeah, go in and make a scene.
Yeah.
Pretend that I'm dead and you need a coffin.
Knock some things over.
Excellent. We're going to pretend like Grizzly is dead,
All right.
and we're going to go and see about a coffin.
Sounds good.
Excellent. Okay. Play dead, Grizzly. Oh, excellent. That's so good.
Can any of us carry him?
I can walk on my own.
I don't
know.
No,
You have to be
Not if you're
dead,
dead.
Grizzly.
Oh, yeah, right.
I don't think we need the actual dead body. Like, for now, I think we can just be like, hey, guys.
Why don't we say our friend is dead and Dina hides?
That's what I was thinking.
All right. Well, let's do this.
Hide.
Let's go on in. Let's see about a coffin.
Oh,
All
man.
right.
And I was thinking that maybe I'd
Well.
go hide or in the rear. Enter in rear.
Hide in the rear, huh? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Sounds good. This is shaping up to be a good time. All right. So is this the door that we're talking about here?
It's on the south. That's
Okay, got it.
a window, specifically a boarded up window.
Ah, excellent.
So
Okay.
let's move you all. Boop, I'll just drag you all. Don't worry about the trier.
I didn't see it.
Uh,
I saw nothing.
Don't worry.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm sad. Okay, so Gal is going to weep. She's going to be weepy as she walks up to the door. I'm very sorry. I heard that you sell coffins here.
I think they look at you and say, there.
There.
Mechanically, and say, yes, come in. The coffin maker will see you.
Lovely.
Right, they open the door for you.
Right, so Gal and I are going in.
We're going in. We're going in to speak to the coffin maker. Is this the coffin maker?
Yep. You
Okay.
see this older lady. She is sitting at a desk. She turns around. It's unclear again because you seem to are suspicious of what's going on. Seems like she may have just been sitting at that desk, not actually doing anything. Considering how clean the desk is, despite it being a workbench.
Okay.
This,
Okay.
this
He
isn't
says-
weird at all.
Hello, how can I help you?
Oh, yes. I was hoping to look at your coffins.
Yes, I can do that. Is there any specific kind you're looking for?
Well, it needs to be rather large. The person that we're burying was a bat person. Bigger.
Well, do you have time to come to look around today?
And
That's
why we're here.
here.
Okay. Well,
Does this woman seem as wooden as the other
yes.
creature? Okay.
What are Grizzly and Aurelia chilling outside?
Totally. I think I'm chilling outside, waiting to see if somebody tries to get the jump on us.
Don't worry, Aurelia. They leave me outside all the time. It's because I'm the best member of the team. So you're with.
You're also.
You're
I
on
mean,
Good.
to be fair, my good friend, you're also supposed to be dead. So bringing
Oh,
you
right.
in with them would not be the best advice. Oh, you sweet simple thing.
She has so much to learn about Grizzly.
All right, so she is going to ask you to follow her.
Oh man.
Do I get to do
Oh
things?
man, indeed.
Unplug my headset. Grizzly goes, "Oh yeah, right."
Right, and then I'm
falls
going to
over.
pause it as you step in.
Oh my god.
That's
no.
a lot of coffins.
Because it'll be fun for when
I
Grizzly
wanna-
comes in. Well, let's you can see it. You can see it from that angle, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna
you
scoot
can.
Grizzly over so the audience can see what's happening inside.
I can see.
Oh,
I'm
it's
peeking
a-
in through a
across-
window. Can I see through the window?
Nope, it's boarded up. Specific.
It's a.
Oh
Mostly because
no.
they don't want
Authority.
people.
Is there an
to be
unboarded
looking
one
in.
that I can look through?
No, but he specifically boarded it so people don't see the giant plant mon. Oh, do you mean? Well, audience gets to see. You'll see soon enough.
I can't see anything.
Well,
The building is a black box right now.
Well, I'm gonna. Well, I'll share the artwork.
I sort of had a feeling.
You
Oh,
see this
oh, it's
giant?
lovely.
See this huge plant creature
It's
with reaching
friend
out vines.
shaped.
Is it friend shaped?
Yes. Well,
Feed me, Seymour.
It's
Yes,
a
well,
Thorian
and it
from
says
Mass
Gal.
Effect.
yes.
That's,
Become our friend,
I
and
think.
it's going to attack you. It has a surprise round.
Oh, I'm sure
no.
it does. That
I think-
Did I get to do anything?
that plant
You
does
do.
look like it's happy
Let's
to see
roll
somebody.
initiative actually,
Do
because
they get a surprise round? Because Gal has a weapon.
surprise
of warning.
rounds get interesting.
I mean,
I
Oh, that's
do.
true.
I
Right, you
waited
have weapon
until
of
I
warning.
heard them walk in, and then I
Yeah.
tried to climb up to this. Since the first floor is
Yes.
boarded over, I went over, I wanted to climb up to a window on
Yeah,
the second floor.
Yeah, we just go straight into initiative then. So that's how
Yes.
that works. All right, I'm gonna replace some people. Wait, don't roll things. I need to switch out the guards. Boop. 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 Gonna use these tokens for the podlings, is what they're called.
There we go. That's better.
And now we got a whole.
Is that
Whole lot of
stuff
initiatives
dripping
to
out
roll.
of its dripping out of its mouth? Is that drool?
Yeah, it seems acidic.
Fun.
So I think what happens is Gallus, you walk into the room, there's the sound like a whip coming at you. What
Mm.
you have a staff of warning, right?
I do, yeah. So we can't be surprised.
How did we say that your staff warns you? I want to say it was scent based.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I don't remember exactly, but that makes sense.
I think there's a pungent smell and then this plant whip that tried to grapple you swings out, but you quickly dodge out of the way.
Okay, excellent. Trior, it's a plant monster.
All right, what did everyone get for initiative?
I got a 20.
24.
That seems appropriate. That also
25.
seems appropriate.
16 for me.
5, 15. What about Aurelia and Hohenheim?
So
Actually, I'll take
I
Hohenheim from the initiative tracker because it's just you.
yeah, because we shared the same initiative.
Mhm.
And we got a 23 with a natural 20.
Dang, y'all are fast.
Nice. Look at us.
Yes.
We're
I
ready.
blink
Tina.
regret not having that natural 20 down the
What?
road, but
Hey,
What
maybe
do
there
you
will be
want?
another one.
yes.
As the guards prepare for combat, you see their skin slough off, and you see bark and vines and roots just curled into tangled masses underneath.
Where is Dina? Is Dina on our side
Well,
of the building?
done.
Ina's on the north side of the building still. Oh yeah, you're definitely hidden. They're not very attentive.
I climbed to an open window, or a window that I could open on the upper story.
Okay, yeah, then you can boop. You're over here now.
Okay. So the place that I'm in looks like an attic, sort of.
Yeah, like there's wood, other resources. You hear combat happen like right below you.
Okay.
Also, just moving Grizzly for camera reasons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
I was gonna
looked down
say.
and looked up and was like, where am I all of a sudden?
Okay, so yeah, I am going to try to. Are there? Let's see. Do I see like stairs over here? No. Okay, so I'm gonna go and like.
I think
Try.
yeah, you can see a door over towards the south.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm
And
gonna.
you scouted it out, so you probably got a sense of the layout.
Yeah. Okay,
So
so
yeah,
I'm
so
gonna.
presumably your bonus action dashing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to sneak down the stairs. Is that possible? Ideally, I would like to not be perceived.
Yes, but I think then that would be the end of your turn. So you have to use at least one dash to get to where you are. Also put you here to make things easier.
Okay.
You can see Gal being menaced.
All right.
You're at the top of the stairs and you can see things that are can't quite see what's going on.
So I can't make it down the stairs in this one.
If you
Actually, I don't have to.
you can make it to there with just one dash action. You would have to keep moving. You would have to do another dash. Or you could try and stealth while you're there.
Okay.
Or you
So
could take a shot.
presumably I heard is this door open by the way? Yes. Presumably I heard Gal like shout something about it's a giant plant.
Prior, it's
Yeah.
a giant plant monster. I believe she said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said Trior, it's a plant monster.
So I can see someone who looks like a plant, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, she looks this yes, the same weird skin stuff happened to the Undertaker.
Okay.
I remember the word. That word
Then
was
I am going
eluding me.
to shooty. Ooh, that was so close. I got a 19. Actually it's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Let's call
These
it
do not
27
seem
to hit.
very dodgy.
Oh wait, I have advantage though. Let me just check. Nope, that's not higher. Okay. And so 23 damage. No, 24 damage.
Oh, dang, that's a lot of damage.
Mhm.
Right, it is still up. That one is still up, but not doing so great.
I shot
Uh,
it with a magical arrow, by the way.
Yeah, it's yes. Yes,
Okay.
it is still up, but not doing so great.
Mhm.
All right.
That's what we like to hear.
Grizzly, it's your turn. I'm gonna put you back where you actually are.
Oh, there's guards up front for Grizzly. That'll be fun.
Do I hear Gal and Trior in the larger room?
Yeah, you have so much perception, and you have a weapon of warning, and you have people with alert. It is very clear whenever anything happens that stuff is going bad, and generally the vague direction in which it is going bad.
Okay. Aurelia, I really hate to ask because I know this looks like a lot of fun, but could you go check on them for me real quick? Rar, and he's gonna rage and go after these guys. 20.
Excuse me while I eat lunch.
Boom. And we'll start with the guy on the left.
Mm-hmm.
A reckless attack because Grizzly doesn't know any mode other than.
Yeah, that's yeah.
The first one's only a 14, even with the
That
damage.
hits.
Okay, perfect. The second one's a 15, so that's not great.
Mhm.
And that one is a 25, so that one definitely hits.
Yep. So all of them hit.
4, 9, 14 plus 15 is 29 points of damage.
Yeah, you slash at that one and it crumbles into, piles of wood and leaves and moss.
Ooh, it's like a
the one-
scarecrow pinata. Oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. And that is going to be the end of my turn.
Does wood pulp come out?
Hmm?
Like kindling just like explodes from
Yeah.
him.
The one on the right seems unfazed by this. It seems like when they're not trying to pretend to be human, they do not seem particularly emotional.
And
Aurelia, it is your turn.
I hate when characters no sell things.
I'm going to use Green Flame Blade on my axe,
Ooh.
and I'm going to. Where is this thing? I need to. Is it? Where is it?
This
There's
one
another
over
one,
here.
right? Oh, I just can't see it. That's fine.
Grizzly would have. Sorry, I meant to say Grizzly would have pointed you at the window over here because that's probably the closest point the sound would have come from. Whether or not you want to go that way is up to you, but just to clarify.
Yes, I'm sorry. The map is. I can't direct myself out of a paper bag on a good day. So trying to figure out this map. I'm just trying to figure out where to go.
Grizzly is saying that you should hit up.
Where you're pinging?
Yep.
Okay. So
Yeah, that window,
why won't you move? There we go. So I will.
which is boarded up, so you'll have to break through the boarding first. Which you can do. You can't see what's going on quite yet. It'll be so fun when you do, though.
Sure. Do you want me to roll to break through that?
Yeah, you could try and attack it, or I don't know, do artificy stuff.
Artificy?
You're an artificer. You do artificy things.
Yes. I blow things up sometimes twice. But I do have a thing. I forget what it's called. But I can use instead of using my strength roll, I could use my charisma.
Intelligence.
Intelligence, yes. Thank you.
So you're a battlesmith, so you can attack with intelligence because you're
Yes.
really smart.
Use my brain. I am street smart, not book smart.
Hey, someone here is smart. It's good.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just gonna, Louisville Slugger the window with my axe. And I'm going to roll. Hey, that's 17.
Yeah, that'll hit a window.
Okay.
Or specifically do damage to a window.
Yes.
breaking through the wood is the harder part.
Did I break through the wood?
How much damage do you do?
That is. How do I? Because I'm hitting. Oh, sorry. I answered my own question in my head, and then I felt very stupid. Thank you. Where is it? There it is. That is. Didn't do much damage. 4.
You chip away at the wood. It is you are not quite able. You're gonna need to give it some more wax.
I'm
Okay.
sorry
But
to
you-
jump in on your turn, but did you remember the fire damage from your green flame blade?
Oh, I did not remember the fire damage from my green flame blade. Thank you for letting me know because I wasn't thinking of it because it's not a people. Yeah, let me do that real quick too. That's bada bum. So that would be, I mean, it would be 2 fire damage.
Let's see, 5th level. All right, I think you don't break through the window, but I'm gonna give you line of sight.
Sure.
Let's erase the walls so you can see. You see. I shared it earlier, but now Aurelius sees that weird plant monstrosity.
And I can't reach it from here, but technically I can attack twice. So can I try to break the wind? Can I try to break it again?
If you do it with green flame blade, then you only get to attack once.
Oh,
I can
rats.
either do a big magic hit, or you can do like 2 regular hits with your weapon.
So
Although,
I attempted a big magic hit. So thank you for the clarification.
But
does
Um,
the green flame blade damage to an adjacent creature thing trigger to hit the...
I was just about to say
Okay,
that.
sorry.
Roll
Yeah.
me 2d8 fire damage.
Roll you 2d8.
Yep, because like the green flame blade, the flame is going to spread to the plant monster you can see.
Oh, damn. Oh, that was 15 fire damage.
Nice.
Yeah, you're doing the here's Johnny thing to this plant monster.
Here's Aurelia.
But more
All
like
right.
I just want to go home.
How much damage did you do?
I did 15 damage.
Nice. Cool. And you have line of sight for the purposes of spells. You can also get Hohenheim in there to try and bust down the window.
Sure. We'll roll for him.
Funsies.
Where are you, my little bastard? Where are you? Sorry, I have like my D&D Beyond up as a half a screen, so it breaks everything down into its own individual screens. So it's
Yeah,
like
it's
hard
fine.
to swap back and forth. So he's going to do. He's gonna, force empowered rend.
Hmm.
Gonna try to hit that. Plus 5 to this is 14.
14 to hit.
Yes, hopefully it hits a piece of wood.
It hits the piece of wood, but it doesn't do substantial damage. It just makes more splinters.
That's fine.
But they're still jammed inside the window.
Okay. And I think that's it, correct?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, Gal, it is your turn. Also, I will let you know if you do an area of effect thing, you could also try and bust open the window from the inside.
Okay, excellent.
You
I
can hear
am-
chopping.
10, 15, 20. I was gonna do a sort of area of effect spell, but it's not bad. Like maybe I'm gonna do a fireball then instead. So we'll just go ahead and try and knock out that window and literally everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Good call.
Yeah, why not? So this is a 20-foot radius. So ideally, I would like to take out the rest of the window, but not.
Yeah, you could do it like here,
Yeah.
and then it'll catch Aurelius window in the edge of the blast.
Okay,
Yeah, you can do it
perfect.
without hitting yourself.
Cool.
I'm suddenly really glad that I didn't go downstairs.
Yeah, right. Okay, so this will be this is a 20-foot radius sphere. Dang, are these blocks 5 feet?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so if it's a radius sphere and if I center it sort of here, that would
Yeah.
get just everything, right? Up the
Yeah.
top.
You can
Okay.
Yeah.
you can make a shape with.
Put it there,
It's
it's
fine.
gonna
Yeah,
hit you.
there's the spot you can hit. You can get it and hit the window without hitting Aurelia, but also hit these two.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna assume that. We're gonna assume that we did that thing.
You don't want to put it here.
Mostly, it is not so small that you hit yourself. Is the big
That's
question.
right. Yes, that's correct. We would like to not hit myself or any of my friends. Okay, so they're gonna need to make a dexterity saving throw with a DC of 16.
I'm just gonna delete that one podling. It's not gonna make it.
Okay.
I see how it is. When Grizzly's in the room, you can cast a fireball, but when everybody else, your real friends, are in the room, wow.
It was such a little fireball. I just forgot that you were under the table.
Yeah, that's gonna fail. I don't think anyone give me malevolence. I don't think so.
Grizzly is a fire king.
Fuck this window in particular. Exactly. All right, let's let those dice go. Oh, pretty all right. So they're gonna, man, that's a fair number of ones. That will be 28 fire damage.
That's a beefy hit. Also, it's definitely gonna blow out the window.
Nice.
Aurelia, there's just this burst of fire. I think you're probably used to working with volatile things.
Aurelia turns around, turns to the camera, and she's like, Am I missing my eyebrows?
And then for my bonus action, I am gonna cast a spiritual weapon. So I'm just gonna.
In this case, you can't because you did a fireball, which was.
Oh
a
yeah,
spell.
you're right. You're right. Of course, you're right. In that case, I'm gonna do nothing.
That door's probably burned open too.
Yeah. Is there any other windows that I destroyed?
Yep, pretty much all of them.
Fuck those windows.
Yes.
However, one of these podlings is going to come in. Seeing that there's just a burst of fire.
Yeah.
Gonna come
Are
over
there
here.
coffins lying around like it
Yep.
shows in the? Does the fireball do anything to them?
I'm a little worried about that actually.
They are burnt. You can see. Yeah,
we
you
see
can see
inside them?
remnants of people, but mostly it seems like fertilizer.
Okay.
Oh dang. Okay.
Yeah.
However, if you maybe could join them.
What?
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. A 12's not gonna hit you.
It is not gonna hit me.
Oh.
Thank goodness.
Oh, you mean like that? Okay.
Yeah, it only has one attack. The podlings aren't the scary thing. Trier, it's your turn.
All right.
Mhm.
I don't see anything. Interesting. Let's see. 5 feet in. 10. Oh, there it is.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
15.
Grizzly over
20.
here. Just to be a camera
5.
person again.
30. Right to there. And I will fireball. Yes, I can. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Right here.
I'm glad y'all are getting your fireballs out now before I come downstairs.
I've only got
Yeah.
15 more, so we're good to go. It's a DC 18 check for anything there. Blood, that's like a blood side, is it?
I mean, the window is open now. I
Trier.
think you can do it if you.
I'm
No.
resistant to fire, so I'll just drop it right here.
You sure?
No. I would have
It-
flown to here then.
So if you do it in a space where you're next to the podling, you can do it safely. But then you're next to a podling.
All right, that's fine. I'm fine with that. It's okay. So, all right. DC 18 for anything in that area. I don't think it's going to make it, but you never know.
No, this thing is not good at dexterity, it turns out. You're pretty heavily targeting its weakness.
A plant is not good at dexterity? Shocker.
It definitely fails.
All right, here's some damage for everything.
Oh, dang.
Oh wow.
Okay, hold on,
that was,
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. That's supposed to be 86. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. What
That would
did I
have been gross.
click?
That would have been gross. That would have been gross.
that would have been gross.
That's much better.
Here's my Twitch chat. Oh, good. Soylent Green jokes. Alright.
Lots of mean
Not
green
as
mother
much
out of
damage,
face.
but still respectable. It does not seem, again, happy about all this fire.
I'm not surprised. Truly. Do I want to do that?
I will say that it does not seem to be especially affected by fire. It is very gooey. You know, it's not dry wood.
Okay.
It's definitely affected by having to make deck saves, though. Alright.
And I think that's all I can do for bonus actions. Let me just check one light thing. Get wild shape. Nope and nope. And nope, I'm good.
Okay. Then this podling's gonna come over and try and attack you, Trior.
Alright, I deserve that. AC 15. Oh,
Hey, that hit. I do not have the damage. None here. Roll. 1d6 plus 2 bludgeoning. Take 8 bludgeoning damage. This just slams into you.
Alright, that's
Next
fine.
damage.
I deserve it.
I think other podling. Do back out here. I'm just gonna square off against Grizzly. And probably miss because it only has a +4 to hit. Yeah, 13's not going to hit.
Yeah, that misses.
But here comes the fun part. Alright, Gal.
Mm,
You get a
Yeah.
vine.
you get a vine, and you get a vine.
Everybody gets a vine.
Well, that's a nat 20.
Ah, excellent.
Do you
Hold
have
on.
warding flare
can-
there, Gal?
Yes, I sure do have warding flare.
Which
gonna
gives a
want that.
disadvantage, I believe.
I believe that it does. Yes, when you are attacked by a creature that you can see, I can impose disadvantage.
Alright.
Sweet.
No nat 20.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you, Grizzly.
That was damage. Does a 15 hit?
It does. Yes. Yes.
I will react with Cosmic Omen for checking out Woe. I'm going to roll D6. We'll take it off that total.
That's what we like to see.
Look at y'all doing synergies.
Oh, look at my friends protecting me.
Oh!
Hey, it's fine though. It's fine. It only needed to be by 1.
Oh, okay. Phew.
Yeah, it's perfect. Now it's
Alright.
a 14. It does not hit.
We're almost
Hi,
acting like
Mel.
a team.
Yeah, it tries to attack you, and you do this team up combo attack to parry that blow.
I pull the
Yeah.
starter
Fine.
web and just flex the vine.
That's
Unfortunately, it gets 3 attacks.
great. Ah,
Oh, crap.
excellent.
So it's gonna go after. Let's see. We'll try out Trier this time.
Oh, well,
That's a-
naturally.
24 to hit.
That definitely hits me.
Oh no.
Oh, it also has reached 20 feet, by the way. So take 11 damage.
All right. Right, I should have taken toughness as a feat. What's wrong with me?
And then
For the contest.
it's gonna try
For the
another
contest.
attack. I guess that's what happens first. I want to. Oh, I want a malevolence. I want to do the thing. All right, you're fine.
Wanted to
It
do the
tries to
thing.
reel you in, but I think you are just grabbing onto this coffin for dear life.
This
Ah,
this
too
plant thing
small.
is trying its very hardest.
Too
It's
small.
doing
Yeah,
its
it
very
is.
best.
Too small.
All right, then it is the top of the round, Dina.
All right. I am going to very hesitantly come down the stairs because y'all have been throwing fireballs around.
Well, everything's on fire. It's wonderful.
Okay. Oh, hey. Hey, guys.
Here's Lisa's camera.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a shot at this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I am using my +1 arrow again.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and that stacks to your +1 bow, so you're at a +2.
Yes.
Nice.
Double.
Unfortunately, I rolled really badly for that, so that is 12.
That's still
hit.
going to hit.
And it is I get my sneak attack damage.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm looking. Okay. So 26 damage.
Hey, that just flies straight through the heart of this creature, and it crumbles.
Oh,
Nice.
excellent.
I'm back, baby. And I guess I'm gonna hide.
Probably a good idea.
Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Hey.
You feel pretty certain that you're hidden.
I'm sneaky as fuck.
I imagine you ducking behind a coffin.
Yeah, or in a coffin.
Mm-hmm. I'm little, I can do it.
Okay, Grizzly. You got you're having your brawl out here in front.
I'm gonna attack the guy that attacked me. Reckless attack. Oh, technically you should have had advantage in the last attack you made against me. Because of the reckless attack. I don't know if you factored that in.
I forgot. I also realized I had advantage on that attack against Trier, but I also forgot, and I'm not going back to do it again.
Okay.
Trier's restrained, not just grappled.
So
Yay, DMs.
with the reckless attack, that's with advantage I got a nat 20, so that's gonna be extra damage. Second attack is
Give me the damage as they come, because
got it.
you might just end up with the third
So-
attack to run in with.
10 points of damage on the first attack.
Oh, yeah, it's still up.
Yeah. The second attack was a 24 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for another 10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one, that was a 16 to hit for
Yep.
another 9 points of damage.
Yep, and that causes that one to crumble.
Okay. And then I heard the window over here breaking, right?
Yep,
I did.
both
yeah.
of the windows are broken.
5,
Yeah,
10,
we exploded several windows actually. I think.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Yeah, and
Oh,
you
wait.
can attack through that spot.
Nice.
Can I get through is the question.
Don't you have a reach weapon?
I mean, I do, yeah, but my turn's over anyways. That's as far as I can go. So
Okay. Aurelia, you're up.
Yes.
see, this is why I don't eat salad.
You don't win friends with salad.
You know,
Because
salad.
it attacks
Thank
you.
you.
So that thing's right there. So can I swap weapons to my longbow and then use my walloping arrows?
Yeah. You have disadvantage though, because you're attacking with a ranged weapon at melee.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. I'm having a hard time seeing how far away I am from here on my screen. So I'm just gonna stick with my my axe, and I'm just with the green flame blade, and I'm just gonna take a swing at him.
And it worked pretty well last time.
I mean, yeah, I can't complain about that. Roll, please. What are you doing? Please roll. There we go. Oh, that was a swing and a miss.
Okay. Have
Which-
you used your benevolence yet?
I haven't used my benevolence, and I haven't used my inspiration yet either. So I'm going to go ahead and use my benevolence that was benevolently bestowed upon me by the great Betty. Let me go ahead.
Oh,
and
Betty the
roll
Benevolent.
That. Using my benevolence. And that is not the button I wanted to push. Hold on just a second. Sorry. I am the worst right now, everyone. I will not
Okay.
always be the worst, but I am the worst right now.
You're A-okay.
Does a 16 hit?
You swing, and it does. I guess it's not dodging. It's tough skin. It tries to resist, and you feel your push and push, and you feel your axe go through. You think that you just hit his armor class.
Hmm.
So that would be a... So that is that one. So that is a 7 damage plus an additional... So it is 7 damage plus 4 fire damage.
Awesome. There's just pus, probably not pus, sap. Just gross smelling sap dripping from this thing. It seems like it is bloodied. Or sappied. Not a lot of things with blood in Barovia.
Surprisingly.
I wonder.
And Hohenheim can attack too.
Yes, he can. Hohenheim hits with a 15.
That unfortunately is unable to hit. I think Hohenheim's trying to leap up through the window.
Just on his
It
hind
just barely
legs.
misses. He's just
He's a short dog with a big personality.
just a little friend. Just trying his best.
As we all are in this trying time.
The goodness little boy.
Right, but I think that's your full round.
Yep, that's me.
So Gal, it is your turn. Bring Grizzly Cam over here.
Okay.
Trier is currently grappled and restrained by a vine.
Grizzly Cam.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well. I think I am going to cast Burning Hands.
This place isn't on fire enough. Let's just fully
Yeah,
make
let's just keep at it. Let's just keep at it. You said you wanted to burn the house down.
I'm not complaining.
That's
at
what
all.
you said.
Trier is
That's
not
what we're gonna
complaining.
do. That's what we're
So
gonna
you're
do.
doing it from the inside out.
Yeah,
This is
that's
not
right.
the first time you've burned a house down to deal with problems in
right.
this campaign.
I'm just saying, folks, the talking heads knew what they were talking about when they
Yeah.
put out that song in the 80s.
All right, dex save. That's probably going to fail.
Yeah, we're
Correct.
gonna do a dex save, and that is a dex save of 16.
Definitely a fail.
Okay, we do like to see it. And then I'm trying to figure out if I need to move. I do think I need to move a little bit. We'll just go for this guy right here. Okay, well, let's roll some of that die.
Ooh, that's a
not bad
beefy
at
hit.
all. That is great. We'll take it. So that does 17 damage.
Mhm.
And And actually, I am going to cast. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast. I can cast a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Excellent. I am going to cast Shield of Faith
Ooh.
on Trior, and that will up his AC by 2.
Right, thank you.
I'm sorry, Shield of Faith isn't a cantrip, it's a first level spell, and so is Burning Hands.
Oh, it's right.
Oh, weird. I wonder
Sorry.
why that's coming up as. Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. That makes more sense because I was like, wow, that's really cool. It's not in the right spot. Then I'm not going to help anybody. at
Okay,
this point.
sorry, Trier.
Sorry, Trier.
Okay.
You
I'll be
felt
all
like
right.
you were being helped.
Sorry. You felt like you were being helped for a second there, but really it was just me looking at you kindly.
But instead it feels like this thing is gonna try and reel you in soon.
Yeah, that's what's happening now.
It's okay. It's okay.
Now you're grappled and restrained, which are generally bad things.
Yep, everyone's got advantage against me, and I can't move.
Hmm?
Can't wait to see what happens. First the zombies ate me, and now this thing's gonna eat me. It's always the little guy.
You're tiny, you're bite size.
Stop
That's
dousing
right.
yourself in gravy, Trior.
It's ketchup. Ketchup.
Oh.
Always ketchup. I gotta stop that. Gravy does sound good.
Ooh, drink. Thank you, Camp Spaceship.
Drink.
Well, what is
Oh, no.
Trire's plan?
Oh, that's my action. Okay.
Charo was like, I hope that makes people. Ooh.
All right.
Ooh, thanks for the
Thank you for the
subscription,
sub, Camp Spaceship.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna wild shape into starry form as a bonus action because I'm gonna have to. That off. The archer shot will go to the guy next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. That'd be a disadvantage. So
Mhm.
archer shot will go with the creature.
Thank you, Selkie, for
I've been
gifting
I've
a
been
sub.
gifted a sub. Thank you, Selkie.
Can you do normal wild shapes?
Oh yes, I can, but they're less effective.
I will. What do you know this? Yeah, I'll tell you. Feel like if you're large enough, you probably won't fit into the mouth anymore.
Don't know if I can get that big. Oh wait. Oh wait. What if I enlarge myself? I can do that free once a day.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see. Hang on a second. I need to check my. Where is it at? Way down here. Okay. CR1 or lower. That's what I can do with my wild shape.
I'm pretty sure there's a large sized bear that's CR1.
Dire wolves are large.
That a CR1 creature? I don't have a list in front of me.
Yep.
All right, then you know what? I'll do that. I'll shapeshift into a dire wolf. Because why not?
Wow.
You guys have never seen me do that before.
No. I've.
Brown bear
surprising.
might actually be a better bet for you breaking out next time. Brown bear is
Which
also
one?
Brown bear CR1, but it's got a 19 strength,
Oh, cool.
and it's.
But I called a dire
Okay.
wolf, so I'll have to do that. Let me get a thing for that. I'm not using the staff.
Dire wolf. I'll give you control of dire wolf.
Let me just get the stop block for that. There we go.
You're still grappled and restrained, but it seems like it will not be able to drag you, which is good.
Okay, so that changes my tactics a little bit. Boom! Giant wolf. I will bite the guy next to me, because it can.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Alright, so I'll just roll off the page, these are that way. 14?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so 2d6 plus 3 damage. 11 points of damage. Needs to make a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
It's not knocked prone, but you did take a hefty chunk out of it.
Okay. That's my attack. That's all I can do, which is fine.
It's also going to try and swing back at you with an 18 to hit. Which would do 4 damage, but that goes to your wolf health.
All right. 33. Okay.
All right, body taker plants back. Here we go. Time for the fun stuff.
I'm getting
Hey,
dragged to hell.
You can feel it trying to reel you in, but it seems like it is unable to. So it's gonna change tactics, and they'll try and go after Gal.
That's about
So I
right.
can't see Dina. Dina's stealth anyway. Hey, Gal.
Yeah,
What's your AC again?
it's 15.
Okay. Well, you got wording flare back and whatnot.
Oh,
I do.
25 to hit for the first one.
Wording
Okay,
flare.
we're gonna use wording flare. You can try that again.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Woohoo!
15 to hit.
Yeah, that still hits.
Oh.
Do you want to
Oh.
do the comp? Can try or do the thing again?
I can't. I don't have wings right now. Well, actually, it doesn't say that. It just says as a reaction.
Because it's not a spell.
Yeah, you can use your reaction to grant +3 bonus to target's AC. When you or another creature within 5 feet of you is hit by an attack, you can use your reaction to grant a +3 bonus to target's AC on that attack roll, potentially causing it to miss. I guess I will.
Yeah, I think it makes sense here.
The giant wolf grows wings and slaps the tentacle out of the way of Gal.
And maybe just as like a paw.
Yeah,
Or a
excellent.
giant paw, it's fine. Giant metal paw.
Yeah.
Tail.
Ooh, yeah. I think either way, that's going to make it miss because you're at... Yeah, so no
It
matter
only
what, it's
needed
going
to
to
be
make it
one.
miss.
Yeah.
All right, then a 14 to hit's the next one. And then
Mhm.
last one's going to try and go for you, Gal. All right, 22 to hit.
Okay, fine. Fine.
Hey, we'll take 1 hit over 3.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
take 11 damage and you're grappled and restrained.
Okay.
But it used up all its attack, so it can't reel you in. Because that's where the nasty stuff happens.
That's what we like to hear.
It's... A lot happens if you go inside that pod.
I don't want to be eaten by a plant today.
Dina, it
No
is
matter
your
how
turn.
juicy that plant looks.
I am going to.
I shout, Dina, shoot the guy next to me. Oh, but it comes out like wolf barking, so no, you wouldn't hear that.
Is there still a tendril on Trior?
Yeah, it didn't break the tendril. It just Trior can't be sucked in.
Okay. I think I'm gonna shoot the podling
Mm-hmm.
dude, that guy. Okay. So I'm using the +1 arrows again.
Yeah, this nice little restrained effect.
I keep getting 19s, but okay, so that's 27 to hit.
Yeah, you explode that podling. There's no more podling.
I don't
There are
even
no
need to
more-
roll damage on him.
No. Oh, that was 27 hit. Oh, roll damage.
27 to hit. Okay. But I do have
Pretty sure you're gonna explode it anyway.
yeah, I do have sneak attack, so 15, 16,
You exploded. I'm just hearing
21.
you adding.
21 damage, so yeah.
Yeah, you exploded.
Mm-hmm. It goes poof. And you get like bits of podling all over you, Trior. Sorry. Oh, I forgot that I was stealth, but whatever.
It would have exploded it.
This time, I rolled a nat 20 for my stealth.
You're very stealth.
Okay.
Galen and Trior forget where you are.
Okay.
They're like,
And
"Who-
I would
who's
like
Dina?"
to Can I do the 5, 10, 15? I'm just so I can see that thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yep.
I am. Yeah, I'm sneaky. Can't see me, but I can see it. Haha.
Yep. You're ducking behind that coffin.
And
Grizzly, it is your
I
turn.
might have a thing for next turn.
Okay.
Can't wait to see what Grizzly does.
Has fire been hurting this thing in particular? Like more so than
No, not in particular.
Hmm.
Doesn't
Makes me
like fire.
sad.
It's very gooey. It's so drippy. Look at its mouth.
Well,
It's so wet.
I was gonna do
Fire.
something.
So
but I
wet.
decided
It is drooling.
So wait, you said that fire has not been doing extra?
No.
Okay. And never mind, I don't have a thing.
Am I able to climb in the window through here?
Yep, both of the windows are open and free for you to hop in.
And everything's on fire.
Yep, as
Par for the course. All right. I mean, it's not exactly.
yep, as Silky mentioned, it is not OSHA compliant.
Not exactly surprising what I'm going to be doing.
Are you gonna do some attacks?
Yep.
Will they be reckless?
Oh yeah. So there's a 17, a 16, and a 23 to hit.
All of them hit. I think you saw with the axe that the axe seemed to be 16 is what you're aiming for.
Okay. 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 15 is 26 points of damage, all magic.
Ooh, yeah, that's a hefty chunk. Cool. Yeah, it is not doing very hot.
Gal,
Alright,
Trier,
it
you're
is
trying to
your turn.
wrestle with it, like with your bare hands. That's great. Yeah, get it. Come on. None of that magic stuff. Oh, that's right. Sorry, Trier's a wolf.
You there, Lindsay?
Sorry, I realized I muted. You can't hear what I'm saying. I was describing that Cal is like this mess of feathers, just very unsuccessfully wrestling this plant.
All right, it is Aurelia's turn now.
All right. Finish him
And-
off.
Yeah, basically, hopefully. God
got
willing.
this.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. There probably isn't enough room for me to climb in through the window without inciting an attack of opportunity, huh?
You can climb in.
I'll go ahead and climb in then, and then I'm gonna take a quick whack at it and see what happens.
Yeah, because it's so much. Because huge things you can share space with.
Yeah.
You.
Gonna use my green flame blade. Da 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 da. Stop doing that thing.
Tax opportunities only for running away, not running into danger.
It's true.
They haven't met us yet.
An 18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Amazing. Oh, but that's lame amount of. That is 6 damage, and then with the green flame blade, that is an additional 5 damage.
Ooh. All right, it is still up, but again, very heavily wounded, and it's Hohenheim's turn.
Do I have another thing in here?
Emma. Okay, do it.
Hohenheim. I don't know why I forgot about Hohenheim. I don't know how anyone could forget about Hohenheim, really.
Because you're playing a new character and it takes time to get into new characters and feel out the groove.
That is absolutely probably true. Come on, buddy. What you got? There's a 16 hit.
Yep, exactly what you need.
Exactly what I needed. Thank goodness. Now let me just roll his damage for his rend. And it is one more. Because of course he doesn't have a button. It is 1d8 plus PB.
It should be 3 for you right now. At level 8.
Say that again?
It should be +3 then, because you should have 3 proficiency.
Yep. So that is... Oh, lame. I mean, that's fine. That is... I guess it's not bad. 4 plus 3, 7 damage?
Okay, so 7 damage. So, with Aurelia just taking Barovia by storm, tell me how Hohenheim is the best boy and defeats this body taker plant.
Oh, he is the bestest of boys because he's been trying to jump through this window for the past 2 hours to get at this thing. And he finally, on his stubby little legs made of corrugated steel, he just finally makes it through the window and just goes right for the thorax of this thing and just clamps
Flashy
down.
bits. Goes for the flashy bits.
And he does the kill shake.
Yes. Goodest boy.
Bestest boy for now.
As the DM, I want to pet Hohenheim.
Yeah.
I'll let all the players die, but Hohenheim will get to live.
Fair.
Anyway, yeah,
I mean,
defeated
yeah.
a body taker plant and collapses to dust.
We have
So,
figured
yes,
out your body taker puzzle.
So it is it's getting late, so we'll pick up over here next time. We'll wrap this up. Thank you all for staying on. If you stayed up past your bedtime, I have been Chloe, your GM, bringer of woe. You can find me at Chloe Serena on Instagram and Chloe_Serena on Twitch. Maybe I'll stream some Twitch things. Silky, who are you and where can people find you if you so desire to be found?
I sometimes desire to be found. It depends by the specific person. Hello, folks. Yet again, I am Selkie. You can find me all over the internet as Rebel Selkie, except for that one place. And boy, howdy, when I find that person who took my name, I am just going to fill your craft cabinet with nothing but the wrong-handed type of scissors.
It's a deep threat.
Yes.
Truly evil.
All right, Ben.
Not truly evil, just inconvenienced.
Oh no, I'll do a morality check on that. See what the Dark Powers say. Anyway, Ben.
Hi everybody, Ben Ravensdale, playing Grizzly, and you can find me tomorrow night, I believe, on my channel here on Twitch, Ravensdale Publishing. I'll probably be streaming some minis painting in general, geeking out with my buddy Samson. And then on Thursday here on this channel at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Time, I will be running a BattleTech RPG using the Fate system. So you can find me in both places. Thanks for tuning in.
Excellent. Well, my name is Lindsay. I've been playing Gal tonight. This has been such a great campaign. You guys can find me on Instagram if you'd like at LYNDZ and ANNE.
And I am Lupine, and I was everybody's friendly neighborhood, spicy little rogue, Dina, and I will gladly give up my kill crown. Well, not gladly, but I will share it. I will share the kill crown. And if you're looking for me, I do stuff. Wait, sorry, I'm typing this out and I'm having like issues with the whole typing thing. Okay, there's my link tree. You can find all the things I'm on. The 29th of this month, we're having a second Fernway stream, which is really cool because we usually only have one a month, so we have 2 this month. TogetherCon is actually coming up the 29th and 30th. I'm a member of the Real Women of Gaming, and we have a yearly con get-together shindig kind of thing. It's just to like celebrate gamers and geeks and get us all together safely in these times of pandemicness. And it's on the Discord for Real Women of Gaming, and I should actually put that on my link tree. And there'll be stuff you can buy and panels and games all weekend, and it'll be a good time. And then on Wednesday, I am again recording with the Lovecraft tapes live on Twitch. That information is also on my link tree, so you can find me there. And leave me a note, because I like it when people say hi.
I didn't know you could do that. I'll have to go check it out.
And I'm Mike Leader. I played everybody's favorite and one and only Anxiety Direwolf Druid. You can find me online at Dr. Fusion, usually on Twitter, Fuzion. I'm also on Twitch here, and I think the next thing I'm working on, I have 2 things. I have the Caladrius project that I'm working on, which is a LARP that we're working on. I'm doing actually live here in Los Angeles at the GameX convention in May. And we're doing tabletops for it as well, because the system works both tabletop and LARP. And here on Twitch and on Stolen Fires, I'm working out a plan to premiere the 40th anniversary of Fringeworthy with the system redone and new players, which is a dimension hopping game first designed in 1982. That's all for now.
Cool.
All right. Well, thank you. That's everyone. Thank you all for coming. It is late, so have a good night. Try not to get, taken by a plant and replaced by a plant construct.
Yeah.
Life advice.
Or do. I'm not here to tell you what to do with your life.
I mean, if you so choose.
We are in the darkest timeline.
I guess if you're a plant construct, still come and watch. Still be on at the same time.
Yeah, same bad time, same bad place.
Yeah.
Same plant time, same plant channel.
Same bat. Person. Man.
Just because you've
Grizzly.
been...
Don't put down roots. Go check out some of our other affiliates.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of plant puns, you guys. It's a lot of plant puns.
Not sorry. I'm totally not.
Good night.
Good night,
All right.
folks. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you,
Good
everyone.
night.
everybody.
Time for everyone to leave.
You can't stay here.
Bye.